oink. Oink, 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink, 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink, 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 oink. Piggy, piggy. Oink, 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 oink. I'm a pig. Oink, 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink, 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink, 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 oink. Piggy, piggy. Oink, 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 oink. I'm a pig. Can I get piggies in the chat? Piggies in the chat. I'm the best piggy. Piggy in the chat. Can I get some oink, oink, oink? Oink, oink, mother truckers. Oink, 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 oink. Oink, 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink, 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink, 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 oink. Piggy, piggy. Oink, 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 oink. I'm a pig. Oink, 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 oink. I'm the best piggy. Oink, 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 oink. Best piggy in the town. Oink, 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 oink. Piggy, piggy. Oink, 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 oink. I'm a pig.
Depop shipping is only $1.99 right now.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they going fishing with no bait. Kid your boy whole weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3 seconds tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be. 5 pounds of courage, buddy base, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A raw stance is a gift when you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so-so. And talk about the bread you made, but don't know the recipe for dodo. Aiming guns in all your photos, that's a no-no. When this pop, your lip lock, your big talks a blatant no-so. See what happens when the ice age melts. You see monetary status is not what matters, but it helps. I'm rocking timepiece by Benny, if any. The same reason y'all could love me is the same reason y'all condemn me. A man's measured by the way that he thinks, not clothing lines, ice links, leather and minks. I spent 20 plus years seeking knowledge of self. So for now, Mark French is living life for wealth.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining.
All right, my disgusting degenerates, welcome in. Okay, we're going to do a recap of the Gman live yesterday, and we're going to do a recap of Minnie Manson. Let's go. But before we begin, sorry, I just came from shopping. For the intents and purposes of this stream, this is for mature audiences only. You must be 18 years and older. There will be no doxing, slurs, religion, politics. Disrespect and fuckery would not be tolerated. Be respectful to myself, the host, chat, and my mods. This show's voiceless. Let's go. We gotta listen to the G Rizzle. You smell what the G-Man is cooking? Let's go. Because G-Man had a lot to
fucking say?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel formerly known as the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel, now known as the GTV channel. And this particular video here, I'm going to respond to something that Hussey said on his YouTube channel. He is presently on his channel making stuff up like he always does. But what I really recommend is that later today, you take a look at the stream that I'm going to be doing when I expose him and his fake welfare lawyer.
Hold on. See if this is the right one. Give me 1 second. Oh, wrong one. Sorry. My bad, my G. My bad, degenerates. It's been a hectic morning, okay? It's not time for coffee.
It's the #1 e-beggar on the internet, Revelation News. I want to be the best e-beggar possible.
So, why do I make racist jokes? Well, I'm going to be honest. Because I can.
That's the trash. The job is. Everybody, and welcome to the channel formerly known as the Sowing and Reaping YouTube channel, now known as GTV. And what I want to do today is I want to expose Hussey, okay? Because Hussey likes to talk about people. He likes to get on here for hours and just be a hypocrite the entire time he's on here, talking about people, saying he would never do these things. This is the kind of person that he is. He's a great friend. He's loyal. He would never do this to people and everything and whatnot. Now, of course, none of that is actually true, and I'm going to prove that in this particular video. And Hussey kind of had this coming because Hussey thinks he's funny. He thinks he's some type of comedian on here when he wants to get on here and he called people gay. Let me tell you something funny about what he did in my previous stream. He took the clip where apparently I made a threat, and he said that that he was going to contact his local authorities. And I simply laughed at him, said I was going to do my stream today anyway, and I'm probably going to make some more of those same threats that he's talking about to prove that I'm not afraid of a public defender. So anyway, we're going to put these comments up here so everybody can see this here. Oh, exposed for what? He already said sorry about doxing thing about David. Only thing you prove is you're being a moron. No, the guy keeps calling me gay, and there's a plethora of other things that this guy I have an issue with. So it's just time for him to learn his lesson like so many other people before him. And trust me, normally I would induct him into the Hall of Shame, but I'm thinking about making something called the Hall of Lame. Still thinking about it. Still thinking about the construction and how it would get his bit behind in that actual room and everything and whatnot. But we got, let me see something. We got Doomstack Peasant. We got me saying this. Then we got, we're going to start at 7:20. Jenny is back in the hospital. I bet she will be out when it's warmer and not freezing. Yep, I bet that too. If she's there. Let's see, 7:04. Well, this song, I never heard any threats. I'm gonna listen to that stream again after this one. Yeah, Hussey's a drama thingy. So, you know, Hussey, you're probably not gonna like this stream today, Hussey, because we're gonna be addressing several people on here who don't like you, sir. Because you make it sound like it's just me and like this is an isolated event and everything and whatnot. I don't even think GP316 likes you. As a matter of fact, if anybody want to take any wagers on this, I'm willing to bet my boy, GP316 doesn't like Hussey. As a matter of fact, GP316, if you're watching this, you want to come in here and express why you like Hussey, I would love to hear what you got to say, considering what I've heard in your previous streams about people of his ilk. Let me see something here. Sup, Gman, love your trip to the homeless camp. Thank you. We got Hi Lori. We got let me see something here. We got Chrissy 8474. We got, let me see something here. Tater Toot 4420. See, here's the thing. If anybody else is in my chat other than Hussey, I want you to kind of ignore what I say about Hussey today, because I'm doing this to give him a taste of his own medicine. That's really all I'm doing right now. I'm giving him a serious taste of his own medicine. This guy has no business calling me the things that he calls me, talking about the YMCA. He has no business doing this. So he kind of had this whipping coming his way today. Let me see something here. Zebra, I see you're not a delight today. Normally you say you're a delight. Let's see something here. Hi there, G-Man. I can't stay long. Just wanted to say hi. How you doing? I see you're not a delight today. Normally you're a delight. And then we have Loudmouth Todd here. So what are we going to do here today? We're going to wait for Mistress Karma and all of them to request a link in the chat. I'm going to put it out there very shortly, and then they can come in here whenever they're ready. I'm only going to let Mistress Karma and probably Unicorn come in here to talk about Hussey if they want. He says, "Well, I am a delight." You missed it. Normally you come in and say you're a delight, but you've been kind of losing it lately. But we're gonna let Mistress Karma come in here, and we're gonna let Unicorn Girl come in here. And if they don't make it today, I'll give other people an opportunity to come here and say what they want to say about Hussey. Because Hussey thinks he's loved all around the world, and nobody's got any criticism for him. Well, in this first video that we're gonna look at here, y'all remember that claim I made when I said that that him and Carrie are probably gonna be fighting soon? I'd probably say by summer, end of summer, he's probably gonna take the proverbial knife and put it in Carrie's back. And if I was Carrie, I'd be very careful with this guy because he has a history of being a terrible friend to people. Gman, extraordinary claims requires extraordinary. Oh, just relax. I'll show you this. I'll let you hear it for your own 2 ears too. By the way, Hussey is not very good when it friends. He's not very good with this. So the first YouTube channel we're going to look at, and by the way, shout out to somebody I recently subscribed to, and that is Busy Little B, who has a video on there, who is going to show everybody how Hussey can't keep friends. So let's do this here real quick. Okay. Where's Busy Little B? That's the second video we're going to watch. Okay, so we're about to put this on here right now. And we're going to see why Hussey can't maintain any friends on here. Since Hussey wants to play with the big boys.
Hey, everybody, it's Busy Little B. Welcome back to my
And he does
channel.
betray everybody, ladies and gents.
I'm back. I got my first cataract surgery done. It went well. It's healing great. I have my next one.
That picture that you see in the front there is not normal. It's not normal. That's not what a normal man. That's why I don't know if he's a man or a woman. I'm just saying. I don't know what he is.
I believe it's on the
At least he's
14th,
shaved.
and that will be my left eye. So
Can we get some
I
hearts
will
in the
have
chat
good
for
vision
Busy?
again
Hold on.
very, very soon.
Hey chat, can we get some love for Busy Little B, who just had her first cataract surgery, and she'll be having a second one done soon. Let's show some love. Let's show some love to Busy Little B.
Soon, and it's drastically improved. So that out of the way. It's been a very crazy week and a half or so in girl world, has it not? I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with all the side dramas with, Foodie showing up in Syria. I know that's big news. But there's been a lot going on with the smaller reaction channels. And right now, I want
that Hussey had multiple YouTube channels that he no longer has. You know what I mean? For this guy to be talking all this smack about people on here, he certainly like to have people forget his own history on here.
to kind of dive into what's been going on with Hussey. Hussey had been covering kind of all the drama going on. So just in this last 10 days, Hussey has fallen out with Hekate's daughter, Worst of the Internet, Irate Princess, Irate Alex, Gata, Sama, and Yato.
I learned quite a bit about this. I didn't know Irate Alex was married to somebody named Irate Princess. I did not know that. But I knew he was involved with somebody back in the, the old days and whatnot, but I didn't know he was actually married to somebody called Irate Princess. So that was interesting to find out. But let's continue.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Sama is a
I also
mod for
didn't know the amount of money that this man was making on here too. And I also didn't know the amount of donations he was getting on here. So all of this is very interesting to me. Now it's time to dig into his life and everything.
Of creators. She is extremely sweet and doesn't have a mean bone in her body. But for some reason, she drew the ire of Hussey yesterday. Irate Alex, in my opinion, was sticking up for his fiance, his child's mother, because she genuinely thought she was friends with Hussey. And Hussey really, in my opinion, treated her like crap.
Hussey is not somebody that you want to confide in. Hussey is not somebody who is a loyal friend. So if you're a Hussey fan, you might want to stop watching this, because you're going to see the real Hussey come out soon in this particular video. You're going to see how Hussey treats Hussey's friends.
Mom, and she was genuinely upset by it because she saw him as a real friend. And so Alex was very much standing up for his woman. And did he say things that were out of line? Yep, in private. But then Hussey goes and makes all this content. Like, if you were truly friends, if you were even friendly, that's not what you do. You don't take your drama and go, oh, I'm going to go live stream about it. You talk to them privately. Before we get started, I just want to say I understand that Hussey has 2 court dates in Maryland coming up this month, and he's very stressed out. Very understandable. Gigi also has a court case in Maryland this month, and he's not crashing out like this. He's not turning on everybody. There's a time where you need to listen to the people who actually have your best interest at heart. Because Irate Princess did nothing but try to warn Hussey that the optics...
That explains why he doesn't like me using certain YouTube names on his YouTube channel. And that might also explain why that coward didn't let me go on his channel today. Very interesting.
Of taking a $2,000 donation from this person named Potato to bring Hekate's daughter up on panel after.
A $2,000 donation he's getting? Very, very interesting. No wonder he gets on his channel and does what he does and doesn't change. He's getting paid pretty well on that channel to be a drama queen.
He had said, she's not allowed in my chat ever again. She's not allowed on my channel ever again. Taking money, it's bad optics. It shows that your morals mean nothing when money's at play.
I figured that out pretty quickly about this guy. You know what I mean? He'll do and say anything for those super chats. I mean, how many of you caught in the last video? He said that he'll take in his last video, he will take Rev on one of the metal things. He said this about Rev. He said he would bend Rev over and that he would do things to him. You can use your imagination. Now here's the thing. Now, Jason doesn't shower. Why would he say something like that on here? Jason doesn't shower. Look. Anyway, let's continue.
Irate Princess Nikki was trying to tell Hussey that in private, and he took it so wrong. And he acts like everyone's jealous or something. And no, we want you to get your bag. We want everyone to get their bag.
On the real, I can make a YouTube video tomorrow if you guys want and show at least 15 different ways on how Hussey is identical to Shani. Like, I don't think Hussey understands the level of hypocrisy he has on that channel of his. The very same things he criticized Shani for, the man's guilty of it. The thingamaboggy, the thingamajig is guilty of doing those things himself.
What we don't want is people around
who
are going to sacrifice their morals for a little bit of cash. And although that may not have been your intent, that's what it would have looked like. That's what she was saying. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these clips.
All right, who's the first one in here? Somehow you're the first one in here, boo. I got to pin your... all my socials. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're feeling well.
He loves kissing butt when he first starts his show. How you doing, boo? How you doing, boo? How you doing? How you doing? Acting like he actually cares about his audience. But anyway, let's continue.
Shema had surgery yesterday, but she's home. I'm glad she has an appetite, and I'm glad to see her in the chat. Oh, my stalls. We got Irate, Alex, my love. How are you, sweetheart? Good to see you. Yes, Simone, you got it, honey. I love me some Simone. Hey, GP316, the most handsome black man on television. GP, I'm going to start flirting with you next. Oh, boy.
You're flirting with GP? You're gonna flirt with GP? Oh boy. Okay, anyway, let's continue.
Alex, you are my first ball. I don't want your feelings. I will always polish those ballseals, those firm ballseals, darling.
Now, apparently, Hussey is very well known for deleting his content when he doesn't want it seen by people like the defendant.
And that's what Shani does too. When Shani makes certain videos, she'll delete her videos, and we have to give thanks to the reaction channels or the archive channels that actually have her videos after she finishes making them. So that is definitely one of the many ways that Hussey is the same way as Shani,
otherwise known as AK. So I wasn't able to get the stream where he was yelling at Irate Princess and Irate Alex. So I don't have those, but I do have the following streams that show kind of how he was treating everyone else. Get ready for a change in pace. This is very different from the stream we just heard.
Samara, how you doing, boo-boo? How you feeling, sweetie? Samara had surgery the other day. I think she's coming along just fine, and she's working already. She always on time, so. Samara, how you feeling, boo-boo? Because Samara had lymphedema surgery for lymphedema, and this is like one of 3 surgeries, and I guess she has to wait probably until at least she's fully recovered from surgery number 1 to go to surgery number 2. So probably August, September, you'll have your second surgery. What am I going to do? Samara, should I hire new help? Because, David isn't good for anything. Kimmy keeps falling. I can't expect Charlie Girl to do everything. And Andre Marie got a full-time job. I mean, what do I do? Should I hire somebody, Samara? I mean, knowing Samara, if she's staying in the hospital, she'll be doing her moderating shit from the hospital bed. Because, thank you, Samara. See, that's why you got that bench. See, let me tell you something. Because somebody yesterday called me a narcissist. So, hey, if I'm going to be, thank you, Whisperer. If I'm going to be labeled as a narcissist, I mean, you haven't seen narcissism. I text this one. You haven't seen narcissism. Oh, David has a lot to say about certain things.
Any will have porn on here for money. Shanny will sell her body on here for money. Shanny will sell her soul on here for money. And Hussey, the only thing he hasn't done that Shanny has done porn. As far as I know, he doesn't have an OnlyFans or anything like that. So, this guy is just selling his soul, saying he'll be a narcissist, he'll be a rat, he'll be a dog, he'll be poop, he'll be whatever he has to be in order to keep getting those super chats. Man has no soul.
He's keeping his mouth shut. Oh, yes. David and I were on the phone yesterday, and he said so much shit about so many people. I ain't saying nothing, but he's a two-faced bitch. That's all I'm saying. He's a two-faced bitch. Don't go by to David Anthony online. In real life, this is all an act. That's all I have to say. Still. Anyway, he came into my chat. He was letting me have it, and he was defending Vidal. Like every single statement. Vidal, a.k.a. a troll, a self-admitted troll. That her comments, everything she does is based on trolling. None of it is fact. She just lies. And he defended her. And I let him stay in the chat and say whatever he wants.
Hold on a minute, Hussey. That's kind of what you do. You go on your channel and you lie. You said two major ones about me. Number one, you said when I wasn't making any YouTube videos that I was financially supporting Shanny and Rev. And then the second thing that you said, was the thing that you've been saying over and over and over and over again, is that I'm gay. Like, I'm just saying, dude. But then I'm supposed to be gay, homophobic, transphobic. I'm supposed to be all these other things and whatnot. Then we finally get your little feelings hurt.
I didn't block his ass. So when I went into his live stream yesterday and he was reacting to it, I gave him the same fucking energy from beginning to, I don't know, halfway through the stream until I left. He couldn't handle it. That bitch could not handle what I was letting. Just giving him the same type of energy. Okay? So I called him a cuck. I called him a cuck because he defends Vidal, and it's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. You're
Mistress Karma and what's your name? Unicorn. If you want the link, just let me know that you're in the chat and I will shoot it to you.
You're not even being fair. Yado cucking for Vidal. So I called him a cuck because that's what he is. That's what you sound like, Yado. That's the truth. You are a broke ass bitch. You remind me of those day laborers that go sit on a fucking stoop at 4 a.m. to get picked up at 6:30 so you can go do construction until 7 at night for $80 so you can go and get yourself some fucking beer, bitch.
You know what? I had a problem with this simply because my dad worked construction when I was growing up, and I saw how hard he worked and how he left before the sun came up.
There's nothing wrong with doing construction. As a matter of fact, construction pays very well. I know construction pays better than what he's getting paid on YouTube, that's for sure. And as a matter of fact, construction can pay so well that he could probably get himself a better game console, because we all know when he's not on YouTube, all he's doing is eating popcorn and watching the soaps because he ain't got nothing better to do with his life.
And he wouldn't get home until after the sun was down. He worked his ass off. Anyone who's going out at 4:30 in the morning to wait for a ride to go work, no matter what they're doing, they're putting in an honest day's work, which all I'm going to say is it's much more honorable than begging people for super chats or begging for likes or saying, I'm not going to say anything until I get 100 likes. I don't know. There's more honor in working an honest job than that.
You realize Girl World consists of more than just Belinda? Do you know this situation is known all across Girl World? But you are fucking hyper-focused on Belinda, which makes it very weird. Belinda's a liar. Belinda's this, Belinda's that. What about all these other content creators? What about Yaba? What about Zachary Michael? What about this one? What about that one? It's all fucking Belinda. As though she fucking streams every day. As though she has to stream about this she streamed about it. She doesn't want to dedicate her fucking channel on it. And you have a problem with that. And you're making it seem like she's guilty of something. She doesn't have to cover it for more than a fucking minute if she doesn't want to. Nobody has to cover it at all.
Excuse me.
And you out here fucking accusing her of not caring is just fucked up. It's not everybody's cup of tea. It causes problems for people. Everybody's not even going to watch your content about this situation because it's triggering to many people. Okay? You don't cover the content that I'm interested in. Do I say that you don't give a fuck? And then lying on Belinda too? And then because you can't show evidence, now you apologize and you're just fucking hating on Belinda. But you had no problem using her ass.
That's wild that you said that.
You mind? You mean that the way you're using Carrie for her viewers? I'm just saying, you know?
For some reason, Azriel, Hecate, Too Big Floozy, whatever she wants to call herself, Dateline Express, I don't know. To Catch a Predator, I don't damn know. She seems to be extremely interested in what's going on between me and Greasy Tits. When are you going to address it? When are you going to address it? Blah, 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 blah. To be honest with you, he's not worth addressing. He's not worth it. But I'm doing you a favor, Hecate, and I am going to address it, okay? He's, 10,000 subscribers he has, 11,000 subscribers on YouTube, and he gets...
Wait, I'm just curious. Do you know what 8,000 subscribers look like? Let me go see something here real quick about your channel real quick. Let me see something here. Because Hussey, the way you talk about people here on the internet, you make it sound like you're big time or something, you know? Let me see something here. Wild Mouth Hussey.
For those coming on in, let's not wish death on celebrities, please. Thank you. Let's not spread false rumors. Also, for those who are just coming in, this is Gman, who went live yesterday wanting to expose the Whiffer wig. And he had Mistress of Dissection who came on panel, and he might have Unicorn come on panel in the next stream. A lot of people were not happy with Mistress, especially Fallon, especially Blaze. So let's continue.
How many subs you got, by the way? Let me see. You got 4,000 subscribers. And this Loudmouth Bussy channel, which I don't know if it's yours, you got 162 subscribers. And then Loudmouth Hussy, another one that you have, has 91 subscribers. Have you ever had like 10,000 subs before, Hussy? Like, I'm just curious. Do you know what 10,000 subs look like? Do you know what they sound like? Do you know how to achieve that level on here? Because if you don't, dude, you really, really, really need to up your game on here.
But y'all, he's not worth addressing. He's like another Yano. But I am going to do him a favor. And okay, that's that. Number one. People are saying that I've known him for years and years and he supported me. I don't even think I know him for 1 year. I don't watch him. I know he does this stupid, whatever it's called, on the phone, hello, boring as hell. Yes, I am. And that's what the men come to the, get my milkshake. And you need to get a job. And you can keep talking, keep running your mouth, but you can't handle it. And you know what, Yano? You're such a bitch because you couldn't handle me yesterday on yourself, just by yourself. You had to call in a crew. And that just goes to show that
This is how he talks to his supporters and how he talks to his moderators. What do you think he's going to do to Carrie eventually? Because, you know, we all know it's coming. Everybody just sitting there waiting, looking at their watches, and they're just waiting for this guy to turn on her, especially if he thinks it's profitable.
He is right about you. You are a little bitch. That's what you are. You know what, Black Yano? Okay, you know what? Irate Princess, now you're going to go too. What
did Irate Princess do? I thought that was one of your supporters.
Irate Princess, I was going to speak to you after my court case. I don't need you to come in here and piss me off, okay? It's very different.
By the way, I'm still waiting for these court cases that you actually won. I saw one with DC Media Girl, and then you two apparently, kind of like, talked it out or whatever, and you came to a mutual agreement. That's not a win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking for these court cases that you supposedly won.
Oh, and let me tell you something. You're out here kissing Vidal's ass when you send me messages with your husband that you can't stand Vidal, and I'm ready to drop that shit too. Okay? You told me you can't stand Vidal. Alex told me he can't stand Vidal. Now you're coming in here trying to derail the chat and bringing up Vidal's name, right? I'm gonna drop those DMs too, bitch. Okay? But you take her money. So where is your husband's backbone? He sold himself.
That's something else that I noticed about this guy regarding Shanny. Shanny doesn't know how to keep anybody's personal life private, and neither does Hussy. Like, Hussy, if you tell Shanny anything, it is eventually going to be talked about here on YouTube. If you tell anything to Hussy, eventually is going to be talked about on YouTube. And I hope to God that GP316 wasn't stupid enough to tell this guy anything. Because if he did, eventually Hussy's going to come on here and betray him.
Fucking $2 super chat he got for Vidal. You broke ass fucking bitch. Okay? Don't be coming in here derailing me. Why did you take Vidal's super chat? Why don't you block her if you don't like her? You want her money? You money hungry bitch? You have no problem coming in here and getting.
This is how this guy treat his subscribers and his supporters, and the people in his chat sitting there going, see. Yeah. I mean, then later on he's gonna block you and take away your mind controls and cuss you out live on camera. It's gonna happen at some point if you're a Hussy supporter.
All of your stuff from Amazon wishlist. Don't compare Vicky with 2.5 years of stalking and harassing and up my ass and all this other bullshit to her calling him a misogynist, greasy tits, and something about sniping her or something. It's completely different. Okay? So yeah, I will.
There are people that don't like me that got mods on this YouTube channel. I don't treat people like this, Hussy. How do you explain this, dude? You're a terrible friend. You getting on here talking about someone being people's friends so I can get their houses and their cars and whatnot. Meanwhile, we look at your YouTube channel, you know what I mean? And you're talking about how, these people are your mods and your friends, and you're just cussing them out, putting all their stuff on blast. You can't even keep a secret. You're a terrible friend, dude, a terrible one. Thank God I never saw you as one.
Be dumping your DMs. You can tell us all about how much you hate Vidal. But you took her money. But you have a problem with me taking $2,000. But you took $200.
Real men mean what they say. If you want to come on this YouTube channel and deal with myself when Mistress Karma gets here and Unicorn, if you want to come in here and you want to talk and have a civil conversation or whatever, feel free to come on here because you don't scare me.
And you $2 and you sound broker than Gato, bitch. So get fucked. Gato, why not? Why not? I can absolutely drop any fucking DMs I want. It's my decision. Don't watch. You don't like it? Don't fucking watch.
Yeah, hold on. The terms of service. Like, I'm just saying. That might explain why you don't got why all the YouTube channels are gone. Yeah, you can do that. You can also get flagged into oblivion too. You know, dummy.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anything negative in the chat right now. Period. If anybody says anything negative in the chat, you're getting blocked.
You hear that? If you express your opinions. But wait a minute, there's another YouTuber that does that. That's 3 in 1 video. Shani, if anybody goes in there and criticizes her, tells her to get a job, anybody in the chat tells her that she needs to go work for, that would be considered negative, and Shani would block them and take away their mods. You know what I mean? Before she allows them to come back. And what does Hussy do? If you say anything in the chat, you say anything negative towards, the woolly mammoth that's over there on that other channel over there and whatnot, you know what I mean, from Sasquatch that's over there and whatnot, Hussy is going to block you. Because Hussy's got the power. It's got the power. Anyway, let's continue.
I just want to ask you a question. Why do you allow Alex in that group chat when he's calling me a regard, when he told me to unalive myself, and he continues to say all this other violent shit? Why do you fucking allow that? No.
Why don't you turn your screen off and then do a Discord and talk to them about that in private? Why don't you just do that? My friend, you got more in common with Shani than I originally thought. And you know what? Maybe I will make that video and point out where Shani's doing something and you're doing it. Shani's doing something and you're doing it. I'll tell you the truth, dude. You're actually quite just like her. The only thing you haven't done yet is done porn on here. But if we wait long enough and somebody offers you enough money, you never know.
No, seriously, I'm a little upset. Why do you allow that in the group chat when you're supposed to keep that a safe place? Why do you do that?
Sama created a very small group chat because she was having surgery coming up. And so it was to share memes and music and, whatever we wanted in there. And it was a small group of us, about 30-something people. And if you don't want to hear from Alex, it's very easy to block him and then his shit doesn't show up. I don't understand why you're so bothered by words on the internet at this point, especially because you came for his woman. And this coming at Sama right after she's had surgery and she's dealing with that hard ass recovery process. And by the way, it's lipedema, not lymphedema, that she had and that she got surgery for.
This is a little B, definitely.
This is not on Sama. And this is what led me to making this video, is because she is so kind and supportive to everyone.
But you know what? Hussy probably got up on the wrong side of the bed. Probably decided that because he doesn't have a boyfriend anymore, and that it stinks all the time. Doesn't understand the concept of soap. Probably got up, had a migraine or whatever, and decided that this was going to be the day he was going to destroy all of his friends and all of his moderators. And then later on, get on here and go, "I'm sorry. Please donate your super chats to my channel. I give drama." The heck out of here.
And she doesn't deserve this bullshit. Hussy's mad at the fucking world. That has nothing to do with Alex, Nikki, Sama, Yato, Vidal, anybody. That's got to do with Hussy, in my opinion.
Why is it okay? Sama, I like you too. But I feel like you guys are letting him get...
Somebody gives you a $2 super chat and you cuss them out and you call them broke? Hussy, you're lucky you even getting a super chat on here. I really hope your supporters see this particular video.
With things that are not right. Because it's your group chat and he apologized to you? Okay, well, this is my stream and he did nothing to you to apologize. If you get an apology because it's your group chat, I should get an apology too. I don't care if he apologized to you. It wasn't directly.
Why don't you calm down, dude? Like calm down. Go get a volume or something like that. Go take a Benadryl or something. Calm down. Breathe. It's not that serious, dude. In your stream, go to Discord and talk to your people. Do you understand that?
Okay, you had surgery. So why is he disrespecting everybody in the chat? Huh? You're allowing that kind of fucking behavior. Yeah, go. Bye. Bye. Go to that violent group chat. Go to that violent group chat. Okay? It's never okay, Sama. It's never, ever okay to allow that kind of behavior. Alex didn't do anything to me and he apologized for his behavior. Exactly. That's why you don't give a fuck. That's why you don't give a fuck. Go and take care of your recovery, honey. Go and take care of your recovery. You ain't welcome here no more. Bullshit.
One of the first times I came on Hussy's channel, Alex came on the channel and they were getting along just great. Now all of a sudden they're at each other's throats and they're fighting and everything and whatnot. Hussy, you're a terrible friend, dude. You're absolutely terrible. And this is how you talk to your supporters? This is how you talk to your supporters? What are you, crazy? Anyway, let's continue.
Get fucked. Okay? She didn't talk about it. You know what? Because she is allowing people to think that it's okay to talk that way. That's what she's doing. That's what you are doing, Sama. You are letting other people to think that it is okay to behave that way. I'm talking about the group chat in there. Okay?
On the real, please understand as a viewer, you're the one with the power. You are the one who decides to click on and watch these shows. You're the one who decides to go in your wallet or use your Cash App or whatever to donate to a person like this. You're the one that makes these people relevant. If you stop watching them, they're no longer relevant no more. So a guy like Hussey needs to be humbled a few times. You know what I mean? Maybe he needs to do an entire stream and make $0.00 so that everybody can see what happens to a person like that when they talk to their supporters the way he talks to them. Hussey needs to grow up and develop some thick skin.
Somehow wants to keep a toxic fucking DM space where people are wishing each other harm and she doesn't make a public statement. Get fucked. Get got up. I was not planning on talking about Nikki. I was not planning on talking about Alex. Nikki comes in here trying to derail the chat and bring up Fidel. If Nikki messaged me privately, I would have discussed this with her privately. But if you think that it shouldn't be done publicly, you can leave my chat. So you guys, honestly, I am never ever.
Carrie, listen to me, Carrie. And you're probably gonna get mad at me mentioning your name on this channel as many times as I do. You're probably gonna get mad at me. I'm just telling you this. You already had this happen to you already. Watch your back with this one. Watch your back. This backstabber's coming for you. Watch your back. And now, as far as like David Anthony goes, I'm pretty sure he already has experience with this. But Dave, as old as you are, excuse me, Sonny, you know where I can find some booty? You know what I mean? You might want to watch your back dealing with this guy too, because he's a backstabber. He's Carlito. You know what I mean? He's spitting in the face of people who don't want to be cool. You know what I mean? He's a backstabber.
Forgive Alex for saying what he did. That is definitely not negotiable. Never has been negotiable. I've been on YouTube for many years, and I have blocked people. I've blocked my biggest donors. I have blocked content creators.
Giving this guy $2,000 and then you get blocked. Just imagine that a minute. You know how hard it is to make $2,000? You imagine giving this dude $2,000 and then he blocks you? Woo!
I do not negotiate when you cross that line. Okay? And people have to respect my wishes and be okay with it. And they don't have the right to judge me for it. Say that,
boycotting it still works. You can boycott his channel when his head gets this big. If you ever want it to shrink and get small again, you're going to have to put him in his place and say, look, you're not going to talk to me like this. I am a human being. You're not going to insult me like this. And if you're going to do that, I'm going to watch somebody else.
I'm a baby or I'm this and I'm that.
Actually, when you put it on the internet, that's exactly what we can do. We can judge anything you put on the internet.
Thank you, Busy Little Bee, for saying that, because I was just about to get to that. You are 1,000,000,000% about that. If Hussey makes a YouTube video and Hussey actually says it live on camera, then it is up for criticism. If you can sit there for hours and talk about Foodie Beauty, if you can sit there for hours and talk about Shani and Rev, if you can sit there for hours and talk about me, and you can sit there for hours and talk about whoever is on here, then guess what? You also have to be prepared for the consequences when people are starting to talk about you. You scared little boy.
Just like you do with others.
I'm a grown ass fucking man, and if you're gonna act like a fucking
whoa. I gotta disagree with that. There is presently no evidence on social media to suggest that Hussey is a man. I'm sorry, I gotta say this. There is the only thing I see when I look at Hussey is something. I don't know if it's he or she, if it's a rabbit or a cat or a mouse or whatever it is. All I see is a person wearing a wig, having a beard, and wearing lipstick, and talking very funny. I do not come to the conclusion that I'm looking at a male, a man, a masculine man. He says he's a grown man. No, you're not. Grown men don't behave like this.
And for some mom to create a safe space and allow that to happen. And he continued after that day to call me a retard. And she just looked away.
Wait a minute, what?
She's not looking out for me. I thought you were different, but you're not. You like the drama just like everybody else. As long as it's not happening to you, you're fine with it. You're okay with it if it happens to me, but if it happens to another content creator, you'll call them out. But because it's Hussey, you don't want to call them out, right? Right? I don't need you. I don't.
So I'm getting a pretty good idea what happened to his other YouTube channels. He probably just destroyed his entire audience, attacked other people, and got flagged into oblivion without anybody supporting him. So he made another video. Like I think he used to call himself Loudmouth Sarah, if I'm not mistaken. He had a channel one time calling himself Loudmouth Sarah. Like I said, this thingamajig is so confused. This is just not even funny. Just saying.
How do you know the people in my chat that bought out your Amazon wish list aren't people that you don't like? Nikki. When you share your Amazon wish list in my channel,
anybody who desires to be a reaction channel, and you want to get on here, you want to talk about other people. If you don't know how to take criticism, and if you don't know how to have people correct you, I highly suggest you don't start a YouTube channel. The second you make that video, the second you say something, it's going to be up for criticism. Period. It's as simple as that.
How do you know everybody? You like everyone that sent you the Amazon wish list, but you still accepted it, right, Nikki? I want to see who's going to call out irate Alex. Are you going to call out irate Alex on his behavior? You have no problem telling me what to do, what not to do.
You know what?
I like
You got a problem with irate Alex, and I know he likes to make documentaries. I'm almost curious if Lord Bear actually talked about this guy a little bit. Let me check here for a minute, because Lord Bear usually is pretty opinionated on people on YouTube. I mean, for crying out loud, Lord Bear actually had something to say about your boy Gman. So let's see something here. Irate Alex. Let's see something. We go to his channel, and we are going to see if Lord Bear had anything to say about Hussey. If this guy was even worth irate Alex's time or not. Let's see something here. Well, these funny documentaries he has on his channel. Let's see. See, I'm on my phone and I can't search this way. I'll wait until I get the other people in here and then we'll find out, and I'll check my computer. Because I don't see. Let me see something. All right, Alex. Let me see. I have another way to find out. Hussey. Let's do that. Interpol cometh. Hussey threatens my family. What? Hussey threatens my family with Interpol and more. Hey man, when did this happen? Hussey versus irate Alex wife by Rampage. Wow, look at all of this stuff. Yo, you know, I'm going to be covering Hussey for a little while. I'm going to get Shandy and Rev a break. I'm going to be covering Hussey for a while.
Irate Alex. He's good at banter. You know, he takes it well. Doesn't act like a baby back bitch anytime you play with him. But, yeah, also after Alex for saying basically what you said, just in different words, you tell everyone, get fucked, get fucked. What do you think they say in the gaming community and a lot of communities when they mean get fucked? What do you think those words are? Think about it. It's not like he hasn't said this shit before either. He's an edgy boy. God. There is, of course, a lot that I didn't mention here. Oh, also here.
Okay, so this isn't the only video that I have about loudmouth Hussey. I have another video we're going to be looking at. This video is a little longer. This video is about 30 minutes. And this video is done by somebody named Rose Thorn Reacts. Now, I want to know how many of you actually want to see that video. How many people want to see this video done by Rose Thorn Reacts? Because I can put this video on here and we can just show Hussey how not so great he is. He likes to get on here and go, YMCA, and make all of his jokes and to use his lifestyle as a tease, and then has the nerve and the audacity to get mad because I decide to play his game and use his lifestyle as a tease to him. I'm not really talking about nobody else on here. I'm talking about him. I'm aware of other people in this community that are like that, but this ain't about them. This is about Hussey. You don't tease heterosexuals with being, that's just dumb. You don't do that. But apparently some people want to see Rose Thorn, right? So we're going to take a look at this video here next. And the video is called Miss Hussey's Hypocrisy. All right. So we're going to take a look at this one here. And we're going to learn more about this hypocrite and how he treats people on the internet. So here we go right here. This is done by Rose Thorn. And again, Hussey, you did this to yourself when you decided to play with the big boys. When you decided that I was just dumb as Shanny and Rev, and you decided to come after me. Now it's time for you to learn, like everybody else before you, that you need to do your research before you open up your mouth.
Exactly where it's at.
How do you make it?
Okay, there we go. There's the part I was looking
Can somebody give me evidence what we see on screen there, right? Can somebody give me some evidence, demonstrable and empirical evidence, that when I'm looking at, now I know the person to the left, but that's a woman. That's a female. We have evidence of that because we see the features of a woman. Could she be transgender? Yeah, maybe. Who knows? But I'm confident that what I'm looking at is a woman. What I'm looking at on the right-hand side here with the glasses and the hat and the wig and the lipstick there and everything and whatnot, I am not confident that what I'm looking at is a male. I'm sorry. I would like for people to provide me with demonstrable and empirical evidence that what we're looking at here is a male.
Hello, young Nick.
A lot of women out there with deep voices.
You running your errands? You listening to me? Okay, I'll take it.
That is not how a man talks. Okay. His voice gets a little deep.
And she can continue having fun with her baseball bat. Exactly, Rose Hill. Notice how I didn't even acknowledge it, Ancho? I didn't acknowledge it. I didn't make a video. She can stay in her corner. Stay in her corner. I don't care. I didn't even watch.
Hussy. The way that you lie to your audience and they actually believe you.
And I gotta admit, there are some gullible people, the ones in the audience who actually believe the stuff that's coming out of his mouth. That's why Hussy doesn't want me to come on his channel, because everybody's so happy when I went on there. I humiliated him on his own platform. But just face it,
They
everybody
actually
was saying I did
believe
it.
that you didn't watch my video or
He's a
videos,
moron.
because I've done more than one on you. We both know that's a lie. You watched the videos. You were probably watching my videos to see if there was anything that you could talk about in your live stream and say, oh, she lied about me. And you're probably not reacting to them because you know that everything I said was the truth. Hussy's a very outspoken person. He's very outspoken. He's not afraid to speak his mind.
Neither am I. And I take it to another level at times.
He's not addressing
Everybody who watches me knows this.
something. It's because he knows that it's the truth and he can't go against the truth. The things I've said about Hussy were true. Absolutely true. That's why he won't address anything I've said. Because I've lied about nothing. Absolutely nothing. I don't have to lie. The truth is damning enough. He won't show my videos. He won't react to my videos because he knows I told.
Don't worry, Rose. You got an ally here now. Trust me. I'm going to be responding to everybody's videos who went against him. And if nobody else will give you the exposure, I will.
The truth.
Go subscribe to
everything I said. On top of that, let me say this. Let me point out some of the differences between Miss Hussy and myself.
Okay. You're a woman and he isn't.
As far as being on YouTube, I came into the reaction community and I'm still a part of it. I've been part of it for a while. And the people that I've known for several months, that I began talking to for several months, I'm still talking to. I have the same friends.
Like the people in the reaction community I've known on here for years, going back maybe 7, 8, 9, 10 years on here. The people that's in the reaction community. David Anthony, I've known him for a long time. You know what I mean? I've known Channy and Red for a long time. The Geek Room, as much as I don't like them, I've known them for a long time. I've known BGTV for a long time. Well, not as long as I know other people. But I know a lot of these other people in here for a long time. Long. I think I said long one time. Ugh. It's catching me. Ugh. Anyway, let's continue.
That I did several months ago. Hussy can't make that claim. He can't. Because there's a literal graveyard that he has of past relationships that he murdered off. That he killed off by betraying and hurting all the people that were once.
You're next, Carrie. I'm telling you this now. You're next. Stay off that buffoon's channel. You're next. I'm warning you in advance. Listen, stay away from this guy with this thing.
His friends. Me? Never. Why? Because I look at friendship as a priceless gift. And I would never betray or hurt the people that I talked to.
I don't even like the Geek Room. Geek Room, stay away from this guy. BGTV, stay away from this guy. Miss Parker, I ain't that crazy about you, but we get along now. We got that love-hate relationship. Stay away from this guy. Dragnet, if you ever decide to come back, stay away from this person. You know, everybody, if you value your reputation and people not to lie about you and you want your secrets kept, stay away from the weirder version of Shani.
And that I care about. Hussy, if you're friends with Hussy, if he's friends with you, it's because it benefits him in some way. All of his friendships are transactional. He can pick up a friendship, he can drop a friendship like that without batting an eyelash.
I don't see Mistress Karma. Where?
I put a tremendous amount of value on friendship, and I would never dream of hurting or betraying my friends. Not for any reason, not for any amount of money. So for those people,
I don't even know who Ted DiBiase is. Everybody has got a prize. Everybody's going to pay. But the $1 million man always gets his way. Money. If the price is right, he's going to stab you in your back. Period.
On Hussy's channel, if you're coming here looking for the tea on Hussy, you're looking for things to report back to Miss Hussy, I'm asking you to take a moment and think about the person that Hussy is and the person that I am. And look at our history with the way that I've treated people and the way that he's treated people. Take a look at the difference. The fact that I've been on YouTube for as long as I have, the channel that I'm on, I've always had it. I've never lost it. And more importantly,
Growth Storm, me and you got that in common. I had my Gman channel since I got on here, and I never lost it one time. I'm not saying I may never lose it one day, but I never lost it. If I lost as many YouTube channels as this guy has, I probably wouldn't be on social media no more.
and that the people that I'm friends with, I've always been friends with. I don't have to hop from group to group and community to community looking for new friends because I betray the original group of friends.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that Hussey has a history with, not me.
And Hussey loves bragging about his $1.95 lawyer that he has.
Also, I've never lied on people. I've never told lies about people. Hussey's done that. He did it to me. You guys remember that whole big, ridiculous, outrageous debacle with the swamp cooler?
In the background.
It's so stupid. It's funny. But my swamp cooler is the most famous swamp cooler on YouTube. It's stupid. The whole debacle that came about because Hussey got into a live stream and he claimed that the money that D. Higgins gave me as a gift, which was none of his business, that was just something between her and I. He got into a live stream and he said, I took the money and I pocketed the money. That same day, I did a very short video. I didn't say anything negative to Hussey. I just did a video showing the swamp cooler in my house, which ticked him off because his lie got exposed all the way out there. He did a live stream after that to save face, saying that I pocketed most of the money. He wanted to save face by telling a lie on me. So, putting everybody else aside and the lies.
Listen, Rose, I'm actually going through the same thing myself. This man, this thing, this Sasquatch, this animal, this hideous, cruel, disgusting, bottom-feeding piece of garbage loves to make up stuff about people just so that people can look at him so he can get his $1.50 super chat. Oh, and by the way, if anybody wants to donate to Gman, all you got to do is look up $Gman3233. My face will be up on here. $Gman3233. $Gman3233. If you want to financially support me. If you don't, guess what? I'm still gonna make my videos. Let's continue. Isn't that great to actually hear that?
He's told plenty. Just the lie he told on me, saying that I pocketed money that I got as a gift from somebody, trying to paint me as some sort of a dishonest thief. And when I exposed the lie as being a lie, he tried to save the lie by making a live stream and saying, oh, I pocketed most of the money. Hussey, how could you possibly know that if you weren't in the room when I bought it? You don't know the price of the item that I bought. You weren't here.
Hussey likes to make stuff up to get a reaction out of people. That's what he likes to do. And I believe that's the reason why he's calling me gay, because he needs me to be relevant on here. He has to have people to constantly talk about. He sits there and says, oh, G-Man needs Shanny and Rev to be relevant. Dude, you need me and Shanny and Rev to be relevant. Because without us, well, G-Man, you clearly don't know my career. I went after Foodie Beauty. Okay, fine. You need Foodie Beauty. You need Rev and Shanny and myself to be relevant. You ain't saying nothing, Hussey. You ain't saying nothing. You stand alone by yourself. Nobody will care what you got to say.
And like I said, that whole situation was none of your business anyway, because that was a gift from one friend to another friend. And this friend that gave me the money was the same one that gave you $500 plus for the Apple iMac that you own that you don't even use. And that's not counting the thousands of dollars that she gave you in super chats when your channel was active.
Oh, so you're making thousands of dollars on here. You got a $500 MacBook, a Mac computer that you're not even using. Okay, I'm starting to understand Hussey here a little bit. Hussey running a scam on here. That's what Hussey's doing. Hussey's using people on here for money and is making stuff up so that his boring behind can get some. Okay, I understand. He's running the Hussey scam. Gotcha. I understand. He's running the Hussey scam.
You feel it's okay?
I'm genuinely surprised because I didn't know this about this guy. I didn't know about him because what a lot of people on YouTube don't understand is this buffoon can get money whenever he wants. It's not like he doesn't have access to money. And I am not talking about Social Security or anything like that. Hussey has access to money. If you believe this guy's broke, you've been duped and deceived.
To criticize somebody, getting a gift of money for an item, and yet that same person gave you money for something for you, you don't think that's kind of hypocritical? I do. I really, really do.
I didn't know that.
Also, something that Hussey said a while back, he said that I used him.
Have a good day at work.
He claims that I used him.
Hussey uses everyone in Hussey's life. You know, so let's continue.
I guess for clout or something to that degree. How exactly did I use you? Explain that to me, Hussy. How did I use you? How did I use you when at the time?
Mind you, Hussy never responded to this video, according to her, and Hussy was trying to ignore her. So Hussy, again, has a habit and a history of making claims about people and not backing up any of these things whatsoever. Either Hussy's audience is a bunch of brain-dead, low IQ morons, or they're just gullible and believe everything that they're told. The reason why I know certain people in his audience don't believe everything that he says is because when he was talking about me, I read several people in the chat that was disagreeing with Hussy and his claims.
Each other, our channels were about the same size.
See how big your channel is?
Your channel was starting to grow, and then you lost your channel.
It's like you got more subs than him. You got 6,000.
You lost it because Sean Paul got it because of the rough language. So
don't worry, Hussy's not going to last that long.
And then when you lost your channel and you created another one,
please subscribe
it was the reaction channels and all the people on them that got behind you. And they tweeted everybody, and they posted things on their YouTube channels to let people know where to find you. And I was one of those people.
Hugs, Rose, hugs.
But I used you.
Hugs.
Right? I used you.
Yeah, he likes a lot like that.
Like I said, the channel that I'm on right now is a channel I've always had. I've never lost it, never even had a strike, because I follow TOS. I do my content here. I don't have a problem. So how can you say that I used you? Also, was I using you all those times that I took up for you publicly and privately?
That should educate people on what happens when you defend him. He pretends to be appreciative of it, but when push comes to shove, this man Hussy only cares about his money, and that's it.
Was I using you
when Hussy makes these claims about me, I wonder a lot of times, is he making these claims about himself? Does he make friends with people in order to get houses and cars and all this other stuff and whatnot? Is he telling on himself? Because that's not me. That's not who I am. Like I said, Hussy's, people don't want me to use that word, and I was about to do it. I was about to use it. Let's use a different word here. Hussy isn't working with a full deck of cards. I'll put it to you that way. He is not the sharpest knife in the drawer. He's going around saying that the only reason I was friends with Shani and Red because I wanted a house yet. I was Shani's friend when she was living in a shelter the first time when she was with Chris. I was, and she wasn't even with Jason before I knew anything about this guy's financial anything. You know what I mean? I was friends with Shani. I was friends with Rev before I knew anything about this guy. But I'm only being friends with him. Listen to me, I got a lot of broke friends. And I got a lot of broke friends who are probably some of the best, most genuine people I've ever met in my life. I enjoy their company. They keep it real. They know how to survive. And in some instances, I think my poor friends are better than the people who actually have money. Because they're more realistic and down to earth, and you can talk to them. You can identify with them. But for him to say, I only make friends with people to see what I can get for them, again, that's what a ignorant, stupid, bottom-feeding turd that lives in a toilet says about people because he's desperate for attention.
You don't know how much crap I got for knowing you.
I know what that... Rose, I know completely how you feel. I used to be Rev and Shani's friend. I know exactly how you feel. Trust me on that.
All the people that were coming to my channel.
Oh, Lord, I know how
and saying in the comments, I don't like Miss Hussy. I don't like him, so I'm going to unsubscribe from you.
Wow. You poor thing.
And if anybody remembers, I got crap from the Negative Nation repeatedly because I was friends with Hussy and because I took up for him.
Wow.
But somehow I used him.
Wow.
Was I also using you, Hussy?
Rose, let me just give you a hug. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more victims out there of this thingamajig that goes out there using people. Because right now he's presently using Carrie. And I just hope Carrie is paying close attention to what I'm doing on this channel and what other people are saying. Hussy uses people.
And you were on the phone with me and you were telling me that you could not figure out how to use your Apple iMac. And I tried to help you by suggesting tutorials for you to watch.
I have an Apple iMac. I know how to use one. I would tell you how to use it, Hussy, but you're a stuck-up narcissistic prima donna. So I'm going to pass.
Watch on YouTube, sending you links to...
You're a stuck-up, narcissistic, demonic prima donna. I'll pass.
Those tutorials, saying, please watch these, so you know what to do on the computer. And I sat up for 2 hours on the phone one night, trying to help you set up OBS, so you could do a React video. Was I using you then?
This lady sounds
No.
genuine. She sounds genuine. She sounds respectful. You know what I mean? She could be raising her voice. She could probably put funny memes and all of this and whatnot, but she's staying classy and professional while she's making her video. You know what I mean? So that says a lot about her character.
No, I did all that because
For all I know, she probably got a video in here about me. Who knows? But I can tell by the way she's making her video responses that she's a person that engages in conversation like an adult.
you were my friend, and because I cared about you, and because I wanted to help you. So what is this crap that I used you? What is this absolute crap that I
Say that
used
about
you?
me. I'm gonna laugh
In
at her.
what capacity?
I'm gonna laugh at her.
Be specific. How did I use you?
And by the way, once we figure
I
out whether or
find
not Hussey's a man or a woman, that's when we'll decide whether or not Hussey should be in the kitchen or not, or whether or not Hussey should be working or not. So once we figure out whether or not he's a man or a woman, we'll figure all of that out and whatnot, because we know that Hussey, is a pretender and an actress and an actor and a thingamabog and a thingamajig and all the other stuff and whatnot,
Incredible that someone like yourself, that you're making claims that I used you. You're someone that you use other people, and that can be proved. That can absolutely be proved. I don't use people, Hussey. You do.
Kim.
You do. You won't address any of my videos about you because you know I'm telling the truth. There's not a single thing that I've said that's a lie. When I talk about you, I don't go for your looks, how you look. I don't go there.
That's what I do. So she's better
It's just
than
not
me.
me.
That's what I do, because she's better than me. Because Hussey took a couple of low blows on me a couple of times and just made up stuff out of thin air. You know what I mean? With no proof whatsoever. None. Zilch.
No, I'm going to speak the truth about you in a video. When our friendship ended, I didn't say anything because it wasn't time. I held back because I felt it wasn't time. But it's been a year, and you still keep putting my name in your mouth. And you're going to learn. That's a bad idea. And I want to make something clear to everybody. If I do videos about Hussey, it's not about revenge. It's about setting the facts straight.
Okay.
Because for over a year, he said a whole lot of things about me. And because I didn't say anything back, he felt more emboldened to say things about me because I wasn't talking back. Well, that's over. That's absolutely over. You tell a lie about me, Hussey, you say anything untrue, I'm going to make a video. We're going to set things straight. People need to know the truth if you tell a lie. I'll be very happy to expose it. But it's not about revenge. This is about just
Hussey
saying
the moron. It was very easy to get him to retract what he said about David Anthony. Oh, you called him David Weiser. You dog-dropped him. You moron. That's what, when I first met the guy, he was David Weiser. He had a YouTube channel called David Weiser. His brother name is Mark Weiser. Both of them have been in my room. I've debated Mark a bunch of different times. I've debated David a couple of times. So, dude, I know more about Mr. Weiser than you do. So, of course, you're gonna retract on that. Then you said, well, Gman. Listen, you can go to my other channel. You'll see them on my channel calling themselves David Weiser. Give me a break.
back straight. So let's get into the hypocritical part of this React video. Because there is a lot of hypocrisy where Hussey is. And I want to kind of expose it.
Let's not forget that he's from the Big Apple, so there's a lot of that going on over there.
Bit. So Hussey still has things to say about me being a sex worker. I've already told everybody on my channel, yes, I'm a cam girl. That's what I do off of YouTube. There's no shame in that. Someone who doesn't have a job has no business talking about anybody else who has a job, no matter what that job is.
You see this here? Another unemployed person on here getting on here talking about what somebody does for a living. Yeah, Shani and Rev, or Gman sells barrels for a living. They ain't working nowhere. You got Hussey on here talking about how this lady's a sex worker and refuses to get off his lazy rump to go get a job.
He wants to try to shame me for being a sex worker. Here's what I find very interesting about that.
Very interesting.
Hussey, you know someone who's a sex worker. You are friends with somebody who's a sex worker. Your good friend Tragic is on OnlyFans doing adult material.
I didn't know that. This is getting really interesting.
Nothing to say about that? No? So I'm a sex worker, but you have a good male friend that is on OnlyFans, but no criticism about that at all.
Mental note.
None at all. Interesting. Also, you have a female friend, Vicky, that she is now doing BDSM videos on YouTube. And I want everybody to know.
Okay, so I'm not going to pretend. I don't know what BDSM is. If anybody knows what that is, please let me know. I have no idea what BDSM is.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I've talked about BDSM here on my channel in the past. If you're involved with that lifestyle, there's nothing wrong with that. I've also heard that Vicky also plans to be on OnlyFans. So Vicky is planning to be on OnlyFans. Nothing to say about that, Hussy?
See, that's one thing. I will give this person that Gman's reviewing credit. See, that's one thing I would not do. I would not discuss topics of kink or relationships. At least for me, I would not do that. But those who are doing it on YouTube, I give you credit. I wouldn't do it. And it's not me being biased or anything. It's just I wouldn't do it. But I give you credit for doing it. You know, for those who are doing it.
Nothing?
She's owning this cat.
For the record, though, I got nothing bad to say about Vicky. I don't know her. We've never had a
I didn't know all
deal.
of
She
this
seems
stuff.
like a
This is
very
interesting.
sweet person. Just because she's friends with Hussy, just because of their friendship, I feel that's no reason to go for her. Okay, I wouldn't feel right doing that. You know?
Right.
If she's not wronging me, I'm not going to wrong her.
Mm.
She can be friends with him if she wants to. Nothing bad to say about Vicky.
Mm.
But
Unicorn Girl.
I'm only bringing her
Mrs.
up
Storm, I don't see you guys in the
because
chat.
of him being a hypocrite. He knows one person already on OnlyFans, another person who plans to be on OnlyFans. Nothing bad to say about those who are his friends, but I'm someone that we're no longer friends and he's going to try to tear me apart in multiple live streams. Sorry, Hussy, that makes you a hypocrite. That makes you a big, big hypocrite. Huge, enormous. There's nothing wrong with being a sex worker or doing anything adult. Every person has the right to do what they want with their own body.
I don't know about that, but this is about Hussy anyway. Let's continue.
But
Disclaimer, I don't
I just think it's outrageous that you know someone who's on OnlyFans, you're friends with somebody who's on OnlyFans doing adult content, you're also friends with somebody who's got plans to do so. Not a word of criticism for those people.
Very, very interesting. I didn't know none of this about Hussy. I didn't know any. I'm learning quite a bit about this guy.
Only for someone that you're no longer friends with. So I guess the feeling is, if Hussy's good with you,
so
he won't say anything.
Interesting. The people that get on Hussy's channel and criticizes Shani and Rev for doing porn and doing their, whatever, you know, the $8 OnlyFans and everything and whatnot. How can you criticize Shani and Rev and not criticize the people that Hussy is friends with? Very, 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 very interesting.
Think bad about you at the time.
He's a hypocrite nation.
But once there's a falling out, then he's going to use that same information that he's learned about you to go after you.
That's why I don't tell him nothing. That's why I don't tell nobody nothing. You got to earn
That's
that trust.
not a genuine
The
person.
thing about me, when you first meet me and you start talking to me, trust is something that you got to earn. You got to show me that you can be trusted. You got to earn me telling you stuff. And that takes...
Hold on. We got to take a detour real quick. Hold on. Someone's live. Hold on. Here we go.
Because if I have the screen bright, then the battery goes like that.
Let's read the chat. Hold on.
No good situation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Seems they're live. Seems Rev is live. Catching this in real time, y'all. Make sure y'all sub up to Von Beardo, who actually is live sniping them now.
Hi, guys. Thank you for the hearts and laughing at me.
I went back a little bit on the chat.
Billy Joe.
We're taking a detour.
Joe. How you doing, Billy Joe? Listen.
Yeah, sorry about that, Spaghetti Model. I just wanted to make sure we caught up on the chat. I don't like these vertical streams. Don't worry. We're going to go back to Gman when Rev is done.
Because my uncle couldn't afford it anymore. Hello, Carolyn. Thank you for the heart. Hey, Britt. What's up, Britt? Happy March Madness, absolutely. Oh, dude, like, I love basketball. And in the nut house, a lot of times they're playing football or basketball, and that's good shit, you know? It really is. And NCAA shit is really good. I was into that when I was a teenager, you know? I was heavy into basketball when I was young, and I love it. Hey, let's have a party.
Don't worry, I'm gonna recap this stream tomorrow night.
Get a
Okay, don't worry.
CPAC. You know what? I
really don't like to review Shanny much, but I do. I don't mind reviewing Rev, honestly.
It's a rough deal, but I'm pretty sure I have bronchitis. Do you hear my voice?
No, Rev, you have lazy-itis.
My
warts.
Please, Rev. Absolutely.
Can I get some
I pray
emojis in the
that
chat
you
if you
get
guys
the
are enjoying
most
this
fucking
shit
money
show?
Possible. I want that for everybody. How do you feel about Gman abandoning his special needs child? Not marrying the mother or paying. What the Angel the dogs? What? Is that accurate? I've heard he had a kid, but I thought it was bullshit. Steroids, maybe. Hi,
Thank you,
Young
chat.
Thug, Mandela Flare. Hey, you know, JC's in here, you know. Did you take a smelly dump today? It wasn't extra smelly, but it was smelly.
Ew.
You know? I think about it every time I hit the hookah.
Ew.
Chuck Norris died. I'm sad. What? No.
Chuck Norris did not die.
The
He's
Roundhouse
still
Kick
alive. He's
champion
86 years
fucking
old.
died?
It's a rumor.
JC, where's the purple wig? Listen to me, okay? I have a friend here. His name, he knows Rev too. And his name is Tyler. And he's a good kid. And his mommy loves the drag shit.
Oh, God.
So I'm going to try
Kitty
and get that wig
Dunes. Kitty
soon,
Dunes,
but
can
the
I get
problem
Kitty Dunes in the
is
chat?
that
Spam my chat with
Tyler's
Kitty
grandma
Dunes.
died, and he's not around right now. But I'm gonna. Okay, to be serious for a second, I've observed the numbers, and Shani is way more popular than me. That is just a fact. When she
Actually, Rev, people seem to really enjoy you
CIC,
more
and
than
they kicked
Shani,
us out and shit.
ironically. That's why I'm sniping you.
She
I'm
got
not sniping
fucking
Shani.
9.9 thousand views on that shit. 10,000 fucking views.
Kitty Dunes is Rev's persona, drag persona.
That blew my
Spaghetti
fucking
model.
mind apart, bro.
And Chuck Norris is not dead. It's a false rumor. Trolls are just saying that.
I am very impressed at the prowess of Shane for Christ.
You think I should go into that chat and type
If I
tell
want to
Rev to
sing
give us a
hymn
shout out?
songs, I'm gonna have to do them an octave lower. Do re mi fa sol la ti do. Maybe I could do some
You know
Pete
what I'm gonna
Steele
do?
now accurately.
Watch this.
I'll tell you, the gabapentin has been treating me well. You know. So it's like that the hymn song Resurrection. You know. We've been slaves to this love from the moment we touch. We keep begging for more. Bro, like my vocal cords are like that. I could do like a WWF style rant. Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Watch this. I got something even better.
See, I actually need what I'm drinking today.
And he's drinking, y'all.
So I have a good deed to report that I had to do today. You know my nice fucking Joe Pesci jacket that
Apparently,
I had?
Chuck Norris is known for
traded
doing
the
a lot
fucking wizard
of
cloak
fitness
for?
commercials back then, ironically. And he's
That real nice
86 right
Joe
now.
Pesci steel shit jacket.
I wish Billy Mays was
gave it
here.
away.
He made some good
It's like
boxy, clean commercials
$150
too.
fucking jacket, you know? I traded with Rich, the vampire.
Shout out to Von Beardo from
Details
me.
of his life that I need to talk to that boy. And I call him a boy, not because he's one of the coolest motherfucking guys I've ever met.
Oh, if you're all not aware, I'm sorry if I'm pausing this. Make sure you sub up to Von Beardo. He will be doing a live tonight with another Shani X mod, possibly Deanne Rose. So you guys should check it out and give Chicken Lord a a like and subscribe. Tell him I sent you there.
Okay, but he's 20. So I could be his dad.
Yeah,
So
I
he's
miss
a good
Elvis
kid,
too.
but he's pussy whipped. And the girl is playing hardcore games with him. So I pray for him. But he's the one that I traded the jacket for. So I early at CIC, I see this other kid, Tyler, and it's not the Tyler I've been telling you about, the carpenter Tyler. This is a homosexual Tyler. And he is running for mayor of Scranton, and I hope he wins. He paints his toenails. It was this color. He gave me this color, the turquoise. For the win, turquoise, baby.
Turquoise, baby. Kitty Duns.
You hear that? I didn't do it.
Period. Sorry if I'm talking. People don't like when I talk. Sorry. Period.
So I see Tyler at the CIC real early in the morning. And he's draped in a blanket and he's like shivering. And I'm like, what the hell's going on, dude? So I just saw him outside, and then he goes inside and he's getting some foods. The tithing table is there filled with beautiful cereal and fresh milk and wonderful things for the homeless to come in and eat. Thank Jesus Christ for the CIC. Whoever runs this, I just thank Christ in heaven for them. Okay? Because there's nowhere else, bros and sisses. There ain't nowhere else for the rejects of society to go. Yo? So he's there at the tithing table, and he looks like he'd been hit by a train. He's like, yeah, I had to spend the night outside, and he's like shivering, and he's just covered in a blanket. He said, I don't got no coat no more. It's gone. Somebody like threw it in the river or something, and I don't know what's going on. And he said, I got to go to the hospital. Like he said, I think I got pneumonia or something. And I said, whoa, wait the fuck. What the fuck is this? He's just covered in a blanket, and it's tied around him. And the one guy, Mike, he's hilarious. The guy I slept under the bridge with, Mike, he goes, well, he looks like fucking Herod Antipas. I'm like, holy shit. That's kind of accurate. But this kid can't go around in this way. It's getting warm now, which is nice. But this kid can't go around. He's 20. He's a 20-year-old, too. There's so many young kids.
Sorry, my phone is glitching, being a dick. Sorry about that.
But then it digested fully, and mourning of Gothic Christianity bring him back. Am I preaching? Revelation News is back. What do you fucking want from me? I've learned a lot. I've grown up a lot. And you guys, some of you guys are the coolest shit, okay? On YouTube, a lot of you guys are cool. But the majority and the people that get thumbed up are the assholes. And I see in comments, and they go, well, you're trying to bless people and like on Shanny's live stream comments. You're trying to bless people and help people when you're homeless and you're not together yourself. It's a test. Don't you fucking get that? You give when you have nothing. You guys have been amazing to me, and you've given me some money, and I appreciate you so much, and I love you because I'm blessing others with shit, okay? I went to Dunkin' Donuts and got myself a large iced coffee in the morning because I haven't had a Dunkin' large coffee in forever, and I really wanted it. So I got it, and I got some change in my wallet, and I tithed. I feel like it's a tithe. I gave him a $1 tip, and the kid in there, what an amazing, he's a cool black kid with dreads. And he goes, brother, when you got the world coming down on you and you still try to give, there's something good happening there. And I'm like, bro, I needed to hear that because I'm a reverend. And I felt like God abandoned me some of the time I've been out here. And he tried to give me an entire box full of donuts. And I said, bro, I don't need that. It's fine. And he goes, no, it's on me, man. It's on me. Take it. And I'm like, no, I don't need it. But just promise me that if somebody comes in here and they do need it, they say, could I get some donuts? You give it to them, okay? And he said, absolutely, bro. We fist pumped, and I said, when I left, I said, brother, you never change. You got a heart of gold. And you stay that way. I'm a reverend. I bless you in the name of Jesus. And he said, amen. And we fist pumped. This is the type of shit you guys that are haters don't get. Oh, Shani goes in the CIC. She goes, well, I'm just trying to help people here. And then you go, well, what, you can't help no one. That's bullshit. That's the devil talking. You know what the devil says? You keep all that money you got. All those cigarettes that you've been provided by donations and stuff, oh, you keep them for yourself and you smoke the shit out of them. No, you give them away if people ask. You don't just give them away because a lot of people donate. Listen, the majority of people out here, you offer them one of these, they're asking for a cigarette, and you offer one of these, they go, what the fuck? No way. I hate that shit. You know, I love these Johnny Silverhand specials. Cheswick, okay, from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Charlie Cheswick. I want my cigarettes now, Nurse Ratchet. I'm not a boy. I'm no kid. And I want my cigarettes now. You know, Charlie Cheswick, okay? I would make Cheswicks, and they'd be shorts, okay? And they'd have Charlie Cheswick's face on it. Like that, okay? When he's really angry, and he screams at Nurse Ratchet, and that's when that's when Jack goes, oh my God. And he goes over and he smashes the fucking window and he gets Cheswick's cigarettes and he gives them to him and he goes, there. Oh, the chopper. They got the chopper after me. Wow, that's far up. That's far up for a chopper. So here's the deal, back to the story. I see him like this, man. Tyler. And underneath what he had on him, Acts 12, the times of ignorance God overlooked, but now he commands all people everywhere to repent. Hell is real, repent, read Luke. Yeah, amen. Keep preaching.
I want to say something, and I know I'm keep pausing. Can we stop making fun of people who are in active recovery or achieve sobriety? Can we not do that? 15 amen. Can I get hearts in the chat and facts in the chat?
You need Jesus Christ in your life now. You hear that? Atheists, all of you, everybody. I don't care what skin color you are. I don't care what you believe about the universe if it was just shat out of the asshole of some weird being. I don't care what you believe. You need Jesus Christ in your heart or you're going to die. You're going to perish. You're going to perish the second death. What's the second death? Your body dies. That's the first death. Everybody goes through that because of the curse in Genesis 1, the fall of man. That's the first death, is the death of your body. The second death is the death of your fucking soul. Go read the epistles of Peter.
Can you guys
for
see
that.
the chat? Am I being too loud or talking too much? Let me know.
You don't want that shit. And the only way that you get out of the second death is believing on the cross. You want preaching? You want some preaching? You want some wisdom? Jesus Christ came as a meek lamb the first time. The second time, he's coming as a roaring, pissed off fucking lion because of people like Trump that lie. Jesus Christ hated liars the most. And who were liars? The Sadducees and Pharisees. Of course, the government. Why were they liars? Because they were telling the Jews, we're your leadership. And what were they doing? They were sucking the dick of fucking Rome. Dog shit. And that's what Jesus was trying to tell them. They are whitewashed sepulchres of dog shit. What am I telling you? What have I told you for years? What has, God bless his soul, Alex Jones? You better turn fully, Alex. Look at my picture.
Who the fuck is Alex
that
Jones?
I put up on my page. I am now at Real Revelation News 420. Why 420? Because I support weed.
He's drinking, y'all.
I'm a weed-friendly Christian, folks. You got that? Alex Jones here, folks. I've had it with Trump. He's a piece of shit. He lied to me. He said he was a true conservative. He's nothing but a Mason piece of shit. You got that? Alex Jones here. I'm homeless. Why? Because of Trump. Financial judgment comes from supporting Donald Trump. He lied to me. He's a Mason sack of shit, and I'm back, folks. New World Order. You want to fight? You got one. Where did that Alex Jones go? Can anybody find the real Alex Jones for me? Because he was replaced by a Mason plant. Oh shit, maybe they assassinated the real Alex. And this guy is just a fucking clone stand-in, and the real Alex is dead. I mean, that's already been a thing. Because Alex looks so different in 2008 compared to like 98 when he was super fit. But dude, when you gain so much weight, I don't know how he did. He said he started drinking whiskey and like eating too much. I think that's what he said. But which I can relate to. But I ain't putting on weight because I ain't eating Krispy Kremes at the same time, you know? A lot of times I drink my bread, you know? But that's been a theory. Back to the story, sorry. I see Tyler with this shit, and he takes off the cloak, and he's in a t-shirt. This kid spent the entire night with no jacket, just this blanket tied around him, and he's got a t-shirt on underneath it. And, well, why do you think you probably do have pneumonia? So what did I do? Yeah, I really like that jacket. It was fucking phenomenal, you know? Oh my God, it's beautiful. And I looked it up. And me and Rich, we were at the shelter, St. Anthony's. And we looked it up online to see, you know, what the company was about and that shit. And it's like $140 jacket. And I traded in the Wizard Cloak. I paid $80 for the Wizard Cloak. But I gave him my jacket because there's no way I could have a kid walking around like that. And he went to the hospital. He said, I got my jacket. I said, he was outside, right? And just like shivering in the blanket. I said, that's it. I was listening to something. I said, that's it. I'm getting my jacket right now. And he was there, and I went in, got the jacket, gave it to him, and he's just shivering. I'm like, God bless you. He's like, you too. And he just went to the hospital, you know? But the bottom line is that you have to understand that, look, when I have money, I bless people. Am I still going to bless people when I don't have a lot? I have very little. But am I still going to bless people? The answer is yes, because Jesus Christ said it. What Jesus Christ literally said, if someone needs your coat, you give them your cloak too. You know what? I failed. I failed still. Why? Because I didn't give him this camo thing. That would be my cloak. But I needed that. I really need it because I'm skinny. I'm like skinny. I don't have a lot of body mass on me, you know? So I'd be shivering at that point. So I need it. You know, I'm still human, I think. All right, one more little tug of this and I'm done. That's it. No more of that. Don't need no more of that. Grandpa's old cough medicine, folks. I apologize for not talking to the chat, but I wanted to give you this testimony. It is a testimony, I'm telling you. Because you guys that are haters don't get this at all. Why? Because you're highly satanic. Your own ruminations in your brain and hatred have come back on you to make you so blind to what is good and bad that you look at two people. Shani is at the CIC, and she goes, I want to help people. So what did I do? I spent $50. I spent $50 on DoorDash pizza for a guy that I love, Ed, in here. Why? Because he's an Italian. He loves good cooking. He's a Wiccan. He's an awesome guy. I've talked to him about esoteric shit. Blows my mind. And deep down, he loves Jesus. I asked him, so I know you don't like Christianity. I don't either. But you love, even if he didn't exist or whatever, you like the character of Jesus. He said, absolutely. Huh, you're in. Mustard seed of faith. You get it? And he's a fucking Wiccan. But Shani loves him. And she said, let's do the pizza. He wanted a pizza with some anchovy. Oh my God, it was the best. I had like 3 or 4 pieces because I was so wasted. Oh my God.
For those walking in,
I was
Rev
listening
is
to
live
that
on
live
Shani's
stream
channel right now, preaching to us.
where me and Shani got kicked out. And I understand now why. Because the one lady in there, she's so nice. Her name's
The chat is
Eileen,
not
my
syncing up with
mom's
the stream
name,
because I went
and
back a
Shannon's
little.
middle name. It's amazing. She kicked us out. Why? Because she's like, Jason is clearly intoxicated, inebriated in some way. I took an edible, man. I should never have taken an edible. Thank you for the 37 thumbs up. Could you give me thumbs up, guys?
Can you
I
give
will
me
thumbs
thumbs
up
up,
your
chat?
soul into heaven.
Don't give it to Rev, give it to me.
God, you dig?
You dig?
But I'll thumbs up your soul into heaven.
Period.
If you give me thumbs up and Shani, because we need your help. And we love you. We love trolls even. The amount of hatred that's spewed is really rough. It is. But we love you guys too. We just want to be on YouTube and create content and be entertainers, basically. You know, Shani's always been basically a vlogger. I was doing something different with my old channel, Revelation News. Topped out at 21,000 subs. And then Sandy Hook happened with Alex Jones, and everything on my channel was linked to InfoWars, basically. And my channel went poof. Well, not really. What happened was I got a bunch of strikes, like immediately, red X's. Anything wrapped up with InfoWars was a red X'd. And I would have had to delete, holy shit, a vast majority of my content. At first, I just, Shani just deleted everything except my testimony video. And then because I was so fucked in the head at that point, I was like, the wet brain. I said to her, fuck it, just delete the whole channel. And that's what we did. That was dumb. Because that was a channel with fucking 21,000 subs. And I could have monetized that now, and it'd probably be at 276 viewers. God bless you all. Seriously. I want to pray a blessing. Holy shit. I could literally eat 3 buckets.
Don't worry, we're going to do a recap
their
of this
wing
later.
rice.
Don't worry.
I'm like drooling thinking about them. But it's about being homeless isn't about not having things. It's about having little and giving. I've learned that. And when you start doing that, do you know what you get? You get the blessing of the Spirit, and it starts opening up your heart to more love. And that's why I'm feeling this way. It's not alcohol. I ain't drunk. The more I live out here and the more I experience people's joy from just a simple thing like a good pizza. That's what it's about, man. It's about people coming together and love. So you want to judge Annie for buying a pizza for a guy? Go ahead. She had some of it too. I had like 3 pieces. You know, we weren't completely selfless. We indulged a bit. I love this field. It's so open, you know. Man, this is a cool spot. You know, can someone send a? No, you can't do that. Oh, never mind. Could someone give me a little Venmo money because I need a phone harness to strap the motherfucker on me, and also a magnetic thing for the back of this phone so that I can fucking. I gotta take a break from walking. I am 41 after all. And I'm sorry I didn't talk to the chat, but I really, this stuff's on my heart, I guess. And the Lord's working with me. And he wants me to know that I should speak for him. Because if I don't, who will? There's a lot of preachers out there that got a lot of bad ideas. I'm going to tell you that. There's a lot of preachers out there that are going to tell you that you should support Donald Trump in this war. And I'm going to tell you that that's one of the most demonic things that you could fucking imagine. That's a no. You got that? JWE Revelation News here, the real one. And I'm telling Alex Jones, you had better fucking repent now, Alex. You need to go full anti-Trump, tell everybody that he's a goddamn fucking Mason, piece of shit, that's doing the great plan of Albert Pike to bring about the great plan, the plan of the century. What is that? It's called the New World fucking Order, and you used to talk about that, Alex. Now what do you talk about? You talk about worshiping a fucking orange piece of shit in the White House. Wake the fuck up, Alex. Hey, what's up? How you doing?
Hold on, y'all. He's buffering. Give him a second. So Spaghetti model said, it sounds more like they let someone have a slice of pizza if both of them ate multiple slices. There are not that many in one pizza. I honestly think that they're grifting. I'm going to be honest. I don't think Shani's in the hospital. I think she's using him to get more money on her account. And again, Von Bearda will be live tonight with another Shani X mod. Make sure you check him out. Don't worry about me. I'm just a small channel. I don't mean nothing. Give him and Rebel Bat the like, subscribe. Give Valkyrie 420, Kel
What's up?
Doge.
How you doing?
Give Kel Doge.
What's up?
Valkyrie.
How you doing?
Michelle Marie
What's up?
Delaney.
How you doing?
Hold on, I'm gonna step up for a sec. So like I was saying, give them the like and subscribe. I'm good. Let me see if he's still buffering. Hold on, y'all. He's still buffering. I think he finished. Hold on, y'all. Let me refresh, okay? Be patient. Hold on. Be patient with me. Please. Be patient, y'all. All I ask is just you guys just, you know, don't worry about me. If you guys enjoy it, I'm happy. Oh, Gman made a short. Let's listen to it.
Hello, this video is for everybody that's wondering why I have made videos about Hussey and made comments about the LGBT community. All right. Hussey is spreading a lot of rumors about me. He's saying that I'm gay. He's saying I'm homophobic. And Hussey is also saying that I'm transphobic. I don't know how you can be all those things at the same time, but that is what he's saying. And unfortunately, his gullible audience is actually believing a lot of this stuff. So someone made a YouTube video asking me, you know, G-Man, why are you saying all this stuff about the LGBT community? Well, it's because Hussey, not necessarily the LGBT community, even though he's part of it, keeps saying that a heterosexual male is gay. If he keeps doing that, I'm going to keep making my videos. So don't get upset at me. It is two parties involved. Get on him, then you can talk to me about it. I'm not including anybody else in this except for him. All right? Be fair, because if you're not going to do that, then I can't take you seriously.
Thank you, Gman. The reason why people are trolling you because you are homophobic, transphobic, and you're very opinionated. You need to stop that and stop IRL. Alright, I think he's still buffering, y'all. At least the chat's going. Let's see. Alright, Rev is still buffering. Let's see. Get a few more seconds. Alright. Give it a few more seconds. Be patient, y'all. So Rev is live on Shani's channel. I don't really normally cover these two, but I'd rather snipe Rev more than Shani. But don't give the view, like, and subs to Von Beardo, who is sniping Rev right now. If you want to give me a view, like, and subscribe, that I'm appreciative, you know. Hope y'all are enjoying this. I really do. And Gman made a short about why people are attacking him, making nasty comments against the LGBTQIA+. Because the shit that you say was disgusting. You're transphobic. You're homophobic, G-man. I understand you're a Christian, but stop quoting the Bible saying that we rainbow people are not welcome. And now that we have time, you all can leave if you don't like my voice and me talking. I do apologize. I will say this. And if no one's ever told you this, I know it's hard making it day to day. Please make sure you seek mental health. Please stay hydrated. Please eat. Take your medicine. It's okay to not be okay. You are loved. You are welcome here. And I am proud of you for making it here and being here today. I know it wasn't easy, but I, Voiceless, am very proud of you for being here. Can I get some hearts? 15 amen. He's still buffering. All right, we'll come back because I think he's losing signal. Yeah, he's still buffering. All right, let's go back to G-Man for now. Thank you. No problem, Spaghetti Model. Thank you for stopping by. I do appreciate it. All right, I'm going to finish off this G-Man stuff because Rev is buffering. And we'll recap later. Oh, wow. Oh, G-Man posted. This is how I view Hussy. A coward and a joke. Wow. I didn't say that. That's G-Man. G-Man, you gotta be careful. G-Man made another post. I made Hussy rage quit his own stream 2 times. And now, this time, I wasn't even in the same room. I own him. Yeah, okay, G-Man. So you think. All right, let's see if he's still buffering. Okay, let's see if the chat replay is up.
Is it true? Oh, man, I gotta watch my battery.
We can replay this. Yeah, we'll watch this again.
Okay, I'm not gonna be able to see shit. But I can't have the screen really bright, because if I have the screen bright, then the battery goes like that. No good situation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta wait for people to come in and talk. Hi, guys. Thank you for the hearts and laughing at me. It's Billy Joe. Hi, Billy Joe. How you doing, Billy Joe? Listen. I got like bronchitis. Will you be able to move back in your old house? That is like 0 chance, I think. Because my uncle couldn't afford it anymore. Hello, Carolyn. Thank you for the heart. Hey, Britt. What's up, Britt? Happy March Madness, absolutely. Oh, dude, like, I love basketball. And in the Nut House, a lot of times they're playing football or basketball, and that's good shit, you know? It really is. And NCAA shit is really good. I was into that when I was a teenager, you know? I was heavy into basketball when I was young, and I love it. Hey, let's have a party. Get a Z-Pack. You know what? Antibiotics make me almost go into anaphylactic shock. It's a rough deal. But I'm pretty sure I have bronchitis. Do you hear my voice? Pray for my bracket, please, Rev. Absolutely. I pray that you get the most fucking money possible. I want that for everybody. How do you feel about G-Man abandoning his special needs child? Not marrying the mother or paying... What the Angel the Dogs? What? Is that accurate? I've heard he had a kid, but I thought it was bullshit. Steroids, maybe. Hi, Young Thug, Mandela Flare. Hey, you know, JC's in here, you know. Did you take a smelly dump today? It wasn't extra smelly, but it was smelly, you know. I think about it every time I hit the hookah. Very nice. Chuck Norris died. I'm sad. What? No. The roundhouse kick champion fucking died? JC wears the purple wig. Listen to me, okay? I have a friend here. His name, he knows Rev too. And his name is Tyler. And he's a good kid. And his mommy loves the drag shit. So I'm going to try and get that wig soon. But the problem is that Tyler's grandma died. And he's not around right now. But I'm going to, okay, to be serious for a second, I've observed the numbers. And Shani is way more popular than me. That is just a fact. When she did that live stream at CIC and they kicked us out and shit, she got fucking 9.9 thousand views on that shit. 10,000 fucking views? That blew my fucking mind apart, bro. Grandpa's old cough medicine. I am very impressed at the prowess of Shane for Christ. If I want to sing hymn songs, I'm going to have to do them an octave lower. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Maybe I could do some Pete Steele now accurately. I'll tell you, the gabapentin has been treating me well, you know? So it's like the hymn song, Resurrection, you know? We've been slaves to this love from the moment we touch. We keep begging for more. Whoa, like my vocal cords are like that. I could do like a WWF style rant. Oh my God, I'm gonna die. See, I actually need what I'm drinking today. So I have a good deed to report that I had to do today. You know my nice Joe Pesci jacket that I had? That I traded the fucking wizard cloak for? That real nice Joe Pesci steel shit jacket. I gave it away. It's like $150 fucking jacket, you know? I traded with Rich, the vampire, which there's personal details with his life that I need to talk to that boy. And I call him a boy, not because he's one of the coolest motherfucking guys I've ever met, okay? But he's 20. So I could be his dad. So he's a good kid, but he's pussy whipped. And the girl is playing hardcore games with him. So I pray for him. But he's the one that I traded the jacket for. So I early at CIC, I see this other kid, Tyler, and it's not the Tyler I've been telling you about, the carpenter Tyler. This is a homosexual Tyler. And he is running for mayor of Scranton, and I hope he wins. He paints his toenails. It was this color. He gave me this color, the turquoise. For the win, turquoise, baby. I didn't do it. You hear that? I didn't do it. So I see Tyler at the CIC real early in the morning. And he's draped in a blanket, and he's like shivering. And I'm like, what the hell's going on, dude? So I just saw him outside, and then he goes inside, and he's getting some foods. The tithing table is there filled with beautiful cereal and fresh milk and wonderful things for the homeless to come in and eat. Thank Jesus Christ for the CIC. Whoever runs this, I just thank Christ in heaven for them. Okay? Because there's nowhere else, bros and sisses. There ain't nowhere else for the rejects of society to go. Yo? So he's there at the tithing table, and he looks like he'd been hit by a train. He's like, Yeah, I had to spend the night outside, and he's like shivering, and he's just covered in a blanket. He said, I don't got no coat no more. It's gone. I don't, somebody like threw it in the river or something, and I don't know what's going on. And he said, I got to go to the hospital. Like, he said, I think I got pneumonia or something. And I said, whoa, wait, the fuck, what the fuck is this? He's just covered in a blanket, and it's tied around him. And the one guy, Mike, he's hilarious. The guy I slept under the bridge with, Mike, he goes, well, he looks like fucking Herod Antipas. I'm like, holy shit. It's kind of accurate. But this kid can't go around in this way. It's getting warm now, which is nice. But this kid can't go around. He's 20. He's a 20-year-old too. There's so many young kids out here that are fucking homeless. It breaks my heart, man. And the females are the ones that really bother me. You know, that a lot of times they're just sitting outside smoking and crying. And it's like, Jesus, Lord, you got to help these people. Like, if Trump's madness doesn't bring Jesus Christ back, could we have the sorrow and pain and suffering of the homeless and the needy and the fucking orphans and widows? Could we have that sorrow and mourning of Gothic Christianity bring him back? Am I preaching? You know, Revelation News is back. What do you fucking want from me? I've learned a lot. I've grown up a lot. And you guys, some of you guys are the coolest shit, okay, on YouTube. A lot of you guys are cool. But the majority and the people that get thumbed up are the assholes. And I see in comments, and they go, well, you know, you're trying to bless people and try, like on Shanny's live stream comments. You're trying to bless people and help people when you're homeless and you're not together yourself. It's a test. Don't you fucking get that? You give when you have nothing. You guys have been amazing to me, and you've given me some money, and I appreciate you so much, and I love you because I'm blessing others with shit, okay? I went to Dunkin' Donuts and got myself a large iced coffee in the morning because I haven't had a Dunkin' large coffee in forever, you know, and I really wanted it. So I got it, and I got some change in my wallet, and I feel like it's a tithe. I gave him a $1 tip, and the kid in there, what an amazing, you know, he's a cool black kid with dreads. And he goes, brother, you know, when you got the world coming down on you and you still try to give, you know there's something good happening there. And I'm like, bro, you know, I needed to hear that because I'm a reverend. And I felt like God abandoned me some of the time I've been out here. And he tried to give me an entire, like, box full of donuts. And I said, bro, I don't need that. It's fine. And he goes, no, it's on me, man. It's on me. Take it. And I'm like, no, I don't need it. But just promise me that if somebody comes in here and they do need it, they say, could I get some donuts? You give it to them, okay? And he said, absolutely, bro. We fist pumped. And I said, when I left, I said, brother, you never change. You got a heart of gold. And you stay that way. I'm a reverend. I bless you in the name of Jesus. And he said, amen. And we fist pumped. This is the type of shit you guys that are haters don't get. Oh, Shanny goes into CIC. She goes, well, I'm just trying to help people here. And then you go, well, you can't help no one. That's bullshit. That's the devil talking. You know what the devil says? You keep all that money you got. All those cigarettes that you've been provided by donations and stuff, oh, you keep them for yourself and you smoke the shit out of them. No, you give them away if people ask. You don't just give them away because a lot of people don't. Listen, the majority of people out here, you offer them one of these, they're asking for a cigarette, and you offer one of these, they go, what the fuck? No way. I hate that shit. You know, I love these. This is Johnny Silverhand specials. Cheswick, okay, from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Charlie Cheswick. I want my cigarettes now, Nurse Ratchet. I'm not a boy. I'm no kid. And I want my cigarettes now. You know, Charlie Cheswick, okay? I would make Cheswicks, and they'd be shorts, okay? And they'd have Charlie Cheswick's face on it. Like that, okay? When he's really angry, and he screams at Nurse Ratchet, and that's when that's when Jack goes, oh my God. And he goes over and he smashes the fucking window and he gets Cheswick's cigarettes, and he gives them to him and he goes, there. Oh, the chopper. They got the chopper after me. Wow, that's far up. That's far up for a chopper. So here's the deal, back to the story. I see him like this, man. Tyler. And underneath what he had on him, Acts 12, the times of ignorance God overlooked, but now he commands all people everywhere to repent. Hell is real, repent, read Luke. Yeah, amen. Keep preaching. You need Jesus Christ in your life now. You hear that? Atheists, all of you, everybody. I don't care what skin color you are. I don't care what you believe about the universe if it was just shat out of the asshole of some weird being. I don't care what you believe. You need Jesus Christ in your heart or you're going to die. You're going to perish. You're going to perish the second death. What's the second death? Your body dies. That's the first death. Everybody goes through that because of the curse in Genesis 1, the fall of man. That's the first death, is the death of your body. The second death is the death of your fucking soul. Go read the epistles of Peter for that. The second death. You don't want that shit. And the only way that you get out of the second death is believing on the cross. You want preaching? You want some preaching? You want some wisdom? Jesus Christ came as a meek lamb the first time. The second time, he's coming as a roaring, pissed off fucking lion because of people like Trump that lie. Jesus Christ hated liars the most. And who were liars? The Sadducees and Pharisees. Of course, the government. Why were they liars? Because they were telling the Jews, we're your leadership. And what were they doing? They were sucking the dick of fucking Rome. Dog shit. And that's what Jesus was trying to tell them. They are whitewashed sepulchres of dog shit. What am I telling you? What have I told you for years? What has, God bless his soul, Alex Jones? You better turn fully, Alex. Look at my picture, Alex, that I put up on my page. I am now at Real Revelation News 420. Why 420? Because I support weed. I'm a weed-friendly Christian, folks. You got that? Alex Jones here, folks. I've had it with Trump. He's a piece of shit. He lied to me. You say he was a true conservative. He's nothing but a Mason piece of shit. You got that? Alex Jones here. I'm homeless. Why? Because of Trump. Financial judgment comes from supporting Donald Trump. He lied to me. He's a Mason sack of shit. And I'm back, folks. New World Order. You want to fight? You got one. Where did that Alex Jones go? Can anybody find the real Alex Jones for me? Because he was replaced by a Mason plant. Oh shit, maybe they assassinated the real Alex. And this guy is just a fucking clone stand-in. And the real Alex is dead. I mean, that's already been a thing. Because Alex looked so different in 2008 compared to like 98 when he was super fit. But dude, when you gain so much weight, I don't know how he did. He said he started drinking whiskey and like eating too much. I think that's what he said. But which I can relate to. But I ain't putting on weight because I ain't eating Krispy Kremes at the same time, you know. A lot of times I drink my bread, you know. But that's been a theory. Back to the story, sorry. I see Tyler with this shit, and he takes off the cloak, and he's in a t-shirt. This kid spent the entire night with no jacket, just this blanket tied around him, and he's got a t-shirt on underneath it. And, oh, well, why do you think you probably do have pneumonia? So what did I do? Yeah, I really like that jacket. It was fucking phenomenal, you know. Oh my God, it's beautiful. And I looked it up. And me and Rich, we were at the shelter, St. Anthony's. And we looked it up online to see, you know, what the company was about and that shit. And it's like $140 jacket. And I traded him the Wizard Cloak. I paid $80 for the Wizard Cloak. But I gave him my jacket because there's no way I could have a kid walking around like that. And he went to the hospital. He said, I got my jacket. I said, he was outside, right? And just like shivering in the blanket. I said, that's it. I was listening to something. I said, that's it. I'm getting my jacket right now. And he was there, and I went in, got the jacket, gave it to him, and he's just shivering. I'm like, God bless you. He's like, you too. And he just went to the hospital, you know. But the bottom line is that you have to understand that, look, when I have money, I bless people. Am I still going to bless people when I don't have a lot? I have very little. But am I still going to bless people? The answer is yes, because Jesus Christ said it. Well, Jesus Christ literally said, if someone needs your coat, you give them your cloak too. You know what? I failed. I failed still. Why? Because I didn't give him this camo thing. That would be my cloak. But I needed that. I really need it because I'm skinny. I'm like skinny. I don't have a lot of body mass on me, you know. So I'd be shivering at that point. So I need it. You know, I'm still human, I think. All right, one more little tug of this and I'm done. That's it. No more of that. Don't need no more of that. Grandpa's old cough medicine, folks. I apologize for not talking in the chat, but I wanted to give you this testimony. It is a testimony, I'm telling you. Because you guys that are haters don't get this at all. Why? Because you're highly satanic. Your own ruminations in your brain and hatred have come back on you to make you so blind to what is good and bad that you look at two people. Shani is at the CIC, and she goes, I want to help people. So what did I do? I spent $50. I spent $50 on DoorDash pizza for a guy that I love, Ed, in here. Why? Because he's an Italian. He loves good cooking. He's a Wiccan. He's an awesome guy. I've talked to him about esoteric shit. Blows my mind. And deep down, he loves Jesus. I asked him. So I know you don't like Christianity. I don't either. But you love, even if he didn't exist or whatever, you like the character of Jesus. He said, absolutely. Huh, you're in. Mustard seed of faith. You get it? And he's a fucking Wiccan. But Shani loves him. And she said, let's do the pizza. He wanted a pizza with some anchovy. Oh my God, it was the best. I had like 3 or 4 pieces because I was so wasted. Oh my God. I was listening to that live stream where me and Shani got kicked out. And I understand now why. Because the one lady in there, she's so nice. Her name's Eileen, my mom's name. And Shannon's middle name. It's amazing. She kicked us out. Why? Because she's like, Jason is clearly intoxicated, inebriated in some way. I took an edible, man. I should never have taken an edible. Thank you for the 37 thumbs up. Could you give me thumbs up, guys? I will thumbs up your soul into heaven. I ain't God, you dig? But I'll thumbs up your soul into heaven if you give me a thumbs up, and Shani, because we need your help. And we love you. We love trolls even. The amount of hatred that's spewed is really rough. It is. But we love you guys too. We just want to be on YouTube and create content and be entertainers, basically. You know, Shani's always been basically a vlogger. I was doing something different with my old channel, Revelation News, topped out at 21,000 subs. And then Sandy Hook happened with Alex Jones, and everything on my channel was linked to InfoWars, basically. And my channel went poof. Well, not really. What happened was I got a bunch of strikes, like immediately, red X's. Anything wrapped up with InfoWars was red X'd. And I would have had to delete, holy shit, a vast majority of my content. At first, I just, Shani just deleted everything except my testimony video. And then, because I was so fucked in the head at that point, I was like, wet brain. I said to her, fuck it, just delete the whole channel. And that's what we did. That was dumb. Because that was a channel with fucking 21,000 subs. And I could have monetized that now, and it'd probably be at 100 and some thousand subs now. If it didn't get banned. Sorry about, I apologize for the rude spitting, but I have to, because I don't have another drink other than that shit, and I'm done. I ain't drinking no more of that. See, I'm learning how to not be an alcoholic. I'm learning how to just take some nips and be like, okay, I'm done. It's really good. Because I listened to myself in that live stream, and I was God, man. Oh my God, you hear me chomping on fucking Doritos. Oh my God, that was embarrassing, listening to it. And Shani's like, oh God, this guy is so fucking annoying. Talking about me. Like she's like, oh my God, this is pathetic. Yeah, it was. I was so out of it. It's because I took that edible, and I should have not taken the edible. That was just, whoa. That blew my fucking shit. It felt good at first, but then it digested fully, and I was like, hey, what's up? Like, God, just gone, I'm going to walk with you now, because I'm going to leave that there. Somebody will definitely finish that. See, you even tithe alcohol. Why? Because some people are so insane out of their minds that will help them to chill out. You get it? This very stressful life out here. Shani and I slept right here. I believe this is the one. Yes. I had my backpack here. She had her shit here. We had a couple of, thank God, what do you call them, bedrolls. But God bless her soul, she couldn't sleep. I saw a post from her, and it said, well, at least he's getting some sleep. God, I just love her, She's such a sweet woman, Shani. If you knew her, really, you would love her so much, I'm telling you. Every guy on here would want her to be theirs. Because her heart is so sweet And she's just sitting there with her poncho on. It was pouring rain out here. And she's sitting there just sweet, looking forward, looking at the city and just enjoying it, you know? I really love her. I love that woman a lot. And she is perfect for me. Because she could be content in this. Why would you want to come back to this? Why would you want to come to a loser like me that can't hold a job for anything? Because basically I'm a psychotic. I am. I was diagnosed with psychosis in 2004. 2004, I was diagnosed with psychosis. So I'm a psychotic. Why would you want to come to a loser psychotic? Look at this field. It's awesome. Oh, we got a plane coming. We'll see. Can I see it? Okay. I gotta light my cigarette. Hurry up, plane. Deplane, boss. Deplane, boss. There it is. Okay. Why would she want to come home to some loser psychotic? I don't get it. I do get it now, though. It's God, and it's called love. Love, got to do with it. Love is everything. If you don't got love, you got nothing. The Beatles said it, you know. Love is all you need, right? Jesus, come on, break. There. Love is all you need. Wow, the battery. Jesus, 30 minutes? What the fuck? Did you see me get abducted by aliens or something? How is this 30 minutes long already? Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the 276 viewers. God bless you all. Seriously. I want to pray a blessing over every hater on YouTube. Right now, in the name of Jesus, you're going to get blessed in some way. I don't know how it's going to be, but it's going to be, okay? Why? Because you pay attention to us, and it helps us. See, I got this understanding before, but I lost it somewhere along the line. Ego, it's always ego. Oh, I'm something good. No, I'm not. I'm dog shit. I'm dog shit. I do my best to be something good, but I'm dog shit. Chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie. Do you remember that? David Cross, on what show was it? I don't know what show it was, but it was definitely David Cross. Chicken pot pie. Why did I think of that? Well, and maybe I'm hungry. I should go to CIC, go to the tithing table and get some foods. You know? Is that Moogie? Yeah, I think that's Moogie. Moogie's going to get some foods. See? It's lunchtime soon, I think. But I love all you guys, really. If you're on YouTube, I love you. Because we're all a community. And when you have a community, you have fights and shit. It happens, you know? And there's a missing person here. I had a picture of this. I was going to post it. If you're in the Scranton area and you see this man, please call this number and help out. You know, we got a missing individual, and that's something you never want to see. You know, it's scary out here, guys. It really is. Like, I'll take you on a walk. I don't know how long the battery's going to last, but I'll keep talking to you until it's gone, I guess. See, the original lyrics to some of the hymn songs, they had to change the lyrics because they were so graphic. Because who was it that got sued? Oh, shit. Some artist, I can't remember who, got sued because they had self-termination type lyrics in their song, right? And if you listen to some of the hymn demos, man, specifically on Join Me in Death, you're going to know what, yeah. Go listen to the demo of that, and whoa, the lyrics are, I've split myself wide open. I can't say all the words, because if I said them, the channel would be not good, right? I split myself open for you, and then it comes the chorus, which is in the actual version. This world is a lonely place. Can you please take me with you? And that's basically saying, look, like Romeo and Juliet, this world is dog shit. Let's get out of it together. That's some really dark shit. But look, folks, you're dealing, there's people that live out here. Why? Because the city of Scranton goes, hey, you're fucking homeless. We don't give a shit. Okay? We'll take you on a tour of the Ritz-Carlton of the fucking homeless. Okay? Look at this. That's right there. There's a camping site. It's guaranteed that's a camping site. Okay? Let me see where's the camera? Oh, but it's deluxe accommodations, folks. You know, come on. How could you not want to sleep out here? Come on now. Why would you not want to sleep out here? This is great. You have a wonderful individual that came in here with some sort of tool and knocked down a bunch of shit so that they could sleep back there. Why does this have to be a thing in Scranton? Well, because like I said, the government says go fuck yourself. Like Ivanka. Ivanka goes, these disgusting homeless people around Trump Tower, we have to, oh my God, look at the tents. There's tents right there. You see it? There's people camping right there. I am telling you right now, folks, this is bullshit. These people are human beings. They're not fucking animals, and there's no reason for this. I call out the city of Scranton to be humans. I call on the leadership of the Scranton local government to be human beings and build at least 4 shelters or rehab 4 buildings to have 24-hour shelters where people don't have to live like that. There's people living here. I'll show you. Oh my God, I'm going to show you the bridge where I lost it. I was with Mike, very awesome guy here, a little mentally unstable. Yes, he is. And sort of at times schizophrenic, but that's all well and good. We all have our problems. But I'm taking my stroll here and I'll show you. He took a shortcut and man, it was pretty rough. Do you see the steep hills? Well, I kind of almost fell down it. That's pretty steep. Because I had like a, I don't know, 40-pound pack on my back. And I'm like, holy shit, this is wild. There's another chopper. Yeah, come get me. But it was pretty rough getting down here. This is the long, I would take the long way. Holy shit, definitely. I would never do this steep shit again. That freaked me out. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I didn't though. But my psychosis did get to me and it started saying, hey bro, you should totally just jump off that ledge. You go, okay, and we're coming to it. I'm going to show you. Wild and crazy. I'll tell you. But this is life. If you don't have a roof, this is life. Okay? This isn't a fucking movie. This isn't YouTube fiction. This is reality. Oh, we got tents down here. I heard that shit got wrecked down here. No, it looks like we got some pretty sound structures. Praise God for that, you know. But you got a roof over your head. And I'll show you the exact spot where I was sleeping, or trying to sleep. This is the ledge. I heard a voice that was clear. Jump, now. Now what would have happened? I wouldn't have died. Look at that. That's not bad, actually. At all. There's zero chance I would have died from that. But I'll show you the spot over here. You got tents here now. People are living down here. Do you get this? What is it? Somebody spelling something out here? Huh? Something to CIC. CIC is the only hope you got here. But here's the spot right here. This is where I was sleeping. I was right here. Where this shit is. That's exactly where I was. And Mike was over here. And we were just talking, bullshitting, you know. We were just talking and bullshitting about CIC people and stuff like that. And this doesn't look wrecked at all, really. It's kind of fucked up maybe in spaces, but this isn't bad. And Shannon could, man, if she gets more fit, she could make it up this. I think, like if we take the long way around and she takes breaks and it's not too hot, she could do it, you know? But yeah, that was a pilgrimage right now for me, for where I had psychosis. And if you're sleeping under here, you got cars that come up here. You maybe hear it. It goes. See, this is where I wish I had a really good high quality mic, folks, and you could get the full effect. But this is the spot where I had psychosis and I heard jump. And then I didn't do it. Oh my God, it's Megan. Hey, I'm live streaming. Okay, God bless you. It's good to see you, honey. Oh my God. I was that guy singer with her. God bless her. We got folks. I'm live streaming. What's up, Rusty? I love you, man. All right. You see a community of people. It's beautiful fucking shit, okay? Being homeless, Yeah, it sucks. But do you know what's awesome? The people. The other homeless. That's what makes this experience a blessing, not a curse. And that's why I'm not even going to call you haters anymore. You guys just misunderstand things. You're saying to Shanny, what the hell are you doing, Shanny? You can't even manage your own life, and you're buying a pizza for some guy? Yes. Jesus Christ would do that. Ed's an older guy. He's got arthritis. He's got massive health issues. A lot similar to Shanny, actually. Like arthritis and stuff. He's hunched over like this, and he walks like that. You know, he's a big guy. He's very fit back in the day. Like muscle-bound dude, right? Shanny took mercy and love and bestowed upon him a wonderfully delicious pizza. He wanted to experience the flavor of the tomatoes, the tomato sauce, and anchovies. God, that was a good pizza. Holy shit, that was good. Shout out to Nina's Pizza. Their wing bites, holy shit. I could literally eat 3 buckets of their wing bites. I'm like drooling thinking about them. But it's about, being homeless isn't about not having things. It's about having little and giving. I've learned that. And when you start doing that, do you know what you get? You get the blessing of the Spirit, and it starts opening up your heart to more love. And that's why I'm feeling this way. It's not alcohol. I ain't drunk. The more I live out here and the more I experience people's joy from just a simple thing like a good pizza. That's what it's about, man. It's about people coming together and love. So you want to judge Shanny for buying a pizza for a guy? Go ahead. She had some of it too. I had like 3 pieces. You know? We weren't completely selfless. We indulged a bit. I love this field. It's so open, you know? Man, this is a cool spot. Can someone send a... No, you can't do that. Never mind. Could someone give me a little Venmo money? Because I need a phone harness to strap the motherfucker on me. And also a magnetic thing for the back of this phone.
All right, y'all. That is from Revolution News. Please do not give them money. Save your money. Donate it to a charity or shelter. Don't give it to e-begging bums who refuse to get help and to do better. All right, let's go back to... Gman. I forgot where we left off at. Hold on one second, y'all. I'll check those later. Okay.
And there is the link right there. If you want to come in here, I'm going to wait for you to click on the link, be able to come into the room, and then we can have a conversation, you know, about Hussy. So let's actually do this. And by the way, Loudmouth, if you want to come in here and defend yourself anytime you want, all you got to do is hit the link. I'm not going to tell you that you got to donate to William or anything like that because I'm I'm not going to do that. You see, I'm a real man, a classy man, a masculine man. I'm not confused about who and what I am. So if you want to get unconfused, see, come on here and take that G smack like a whatever you are. So anyway, I'm not ignoring you, Mistress Karma. I'm waiting for you to click the link. The link is right there. There is the link. There is the link if you want to come in here and join the room. There we go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Finally, G-Man is in the same room with the one, the only, Mistress Karma! How you doing, Mistress Karma?
Hey, brother, you don't want to mess with me. I'm Macho Man Randy Savage today. So we're gonna get savage. We're gonna get savage with it, baby. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, let's get savage with this. What's going on?
How are you, love? How
All right.
are you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I told you I had to catch up on everything, but I was getting. It took me like 12 hours to get my infusion. I'm just now getting home from being hooked up to like basically a chemo machine. Like it's horrible. Yeah, it's horrible. Like makes you throw up, all of that. So
Sorry.
yeah, if I'm not myself, I apologize. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Everybody's like, you gonna get on? I'm like, yeah. Let me get on. Because I finally got the stupid StreamYard stuff to work. So I was excited. I was like, Gman said that I could come up and talk to him. Oh my God. Oh my God. I used to love watching you during the G Plus days, dismantle Shani to where she was in a corner and she's like, debate is reprobate. I mean, you would tear these people to pieces by yourself, a one-man machine. You know what I'm saying? You didn't twist scripture. You didn't. This is what I like about you. You didn't twist scripture to, make your life better. You know what I'm saying? I like people that do that. You know. And from what I see, you've never done that. And I'm the encyclopedia of this. So the fact of them giving you a house for $1, do people know that how they left that house with the air conditioners on and fines and they were too lazy to go and check on that house and it was damaged and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm. They don't know all the money that got put into place.
Right. Do they not know that? Yeah, they didn't want to handle that crap themselves. City condemned it. Like, you thought Shani was going to pay even a low property tax on it? No. You know what I mean? That's why it got done like it got done.
Right. And a lot of people don't know that. They just get on here and they just talk about it with the little teeny weeny bit of information. And they don't know all the money that got put into that place.
Yeah, and then you move them in there before the house is even finished. You move them in there, them nasty motherfucker. Excuse my language. You neck bone built ass girl. You bring her up in there, to stay or whatever, her abusive boyfriend, and you buying underwear and stuff like that for the kids, and people still think you didn't do enough. What the fuck?
Exactly. And Hussey's one of the people that's actually out there saying that stuff. And Hussey has no idea.
No, baby, I was right there. You remember Cookie? You had to look at the picture last time. You said, I remember the picture. I changed my name because I was going a different place. I wanted to get something to distract my mind off of, my disease,
Mm-hmm.
And so people don't recognize me until I'm like, Cookie. Do you remember Cookie? You remember Shani saying, I want my cookie. Where's my cookie? This is the cookie, okay? This is the cookie, okay?
Oh, I didn't even know that mistress of that section was Cookie. That's good to know. The famous Cookie that would donate to Shani and Rev. Didn't know that.
Yeah, no, you didn't ask for anything from those people. They were up your behind. They get in trouble. Call Gman. Here's Gman. Where's Gman at? Give me Gman immediately. Your man is standing right there. How humiliating.
Yeah.
How humiliating that, because I have the same beliefs as a man and a woman, raising children. Because like I said, my son got his bachelor's. He's 24 years old and starting his own business, got his own house.
That's good.
You know what I mean? So it took two of us. A woman cannot teach a man how to be a man.
Exactly.
Let me say it again. A man cannot be taught. A boy cannot be taught to be a man by a woman.
Exactly. He should have learned how to be a man before he got in a relationship with her, and I think that's the reason why she got with him, because she knew she could control him.
Yes. Yeah. It was more like she just picked up another child.
Yeah.
So 3 children at the time. So
So do you have any history with Hussey at all?
No. That's what I was confused about, sweetheart. That's what I was confused about. I thought that Hussey got something wrong. They were joking, and I wasn't in on the joke. So I was like, oh, hell, this person wouldn't do that, So why is Hussey accusing them of that, right? And so I did a video, about Hussey, and that.
And was subscribed to Mistress Karma. Anyway,
and so then then we got some adult understanding. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? This was a misunderstanding. And I'm a big person. Sometimes it's hard to, because I'm like you, man. No, when I'm right, I'm right. Like, you know what I mean? When you know that you're right about something, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it takes a lot for me to be like, well, hell, I'm sorry. Let me be a big woman and say that I would like to do it like personally. You know what I mean? Like, even if we gotta get each other's emails or what, phone number. I think that's more of a good apology, a realistic, instead of letting the world see. That's like people that do stuff for homeless people and pull out their phone to show it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Are you trying to, get content, or do you genuinely care?
Whatever are you talking about with Hussey?
I'm talking about people in general. You'll see them on Instagram and stuff like that, posting giving to the homeless.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's just a content grab. When people do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You'll never see me do that, and I do stuff for people. And Shandy and them took advantage of me. And what did the community say? That we wanted to get on the back of pigs and, right into the sunset or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
A bunch of users. They're not a bunch of users to get what they want. Actually, they're going to keep taking until you wake up and realize what they're doing.
Right. We scared the bejesus in the background during this whole saga. People don't know how much me and my husband put into, the Jack in the Box. You got to pop out Izzy or shut up about her. Pop it up. We know how to make Jason. I'm bipolar one. Yeah. Once that neck get to going, but hey, no, listen to this theory. Tell me what you think. Okay, you remember the guy? He was trying to stay faithful, saying Shandy was graping him, right? Do you think that the dude that he goes over to get the cigarettes from, that's where they are?
Are you talking about right now?
Yes.
Right now, I believe they're under a bridge right now. That's where I think they're at right now. I think they're under a bridge in 2 tents. There's a possibility
that dude would let Rev walk in his house when he wasn't even there. So that's why I say that.
It's possible.
Yes. That's what I'm thinking. Because I've seen homeless people, unfortunately, in my own family that chose to be homeless. Okay, let's get this right. They chose to be homeless, and they weren't crisp and clean like Jason Fuller. And you remember when he first came back?
Yeah, haircut.
It took Kenny a day to ruin that damn look.
Yep, one day.
I thought I was tripping, because I'm blind. I'm legally blind, and I'm like, told my husband, I said, baby, look at this. Does he look, different than, the other day? He's like, hey, yeah, what the hell are they on? They're strung out on something. She's like, I think Danny, the pimp Danny's talking about is herself because she's pimping him out and nobody want her big ass. I started dying laughing. Like, okay, yeah, she's pimping him now. I wouldn't be surprised though.
I'll tell you this though, if that is happening, well, first of all, the only way she can control him if he's on some type of substance. If he's not drinking, if he's not on that dope or whatever,
Yeah, that's what he put it. He left his driver's license and stuff. Remember in that house?
Yeah, his driver's license. Everything was there.
Yeah.
Stuff though.
And look, they couldn't say not shit was missing. This, right? You gave them inventory of this shit. But as soon as Shandy didn't like something that you did, I think it would be something Rev pissed her off about, right?
Mm-hmm.
She would take it out on you. That's when you were, no good and this and that and blah 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 blah. And I never took that look on you. I don't care who likes. Did I like you? I do things my way, like Frank Sinatra says on my community post.
Mm-hmm.
I do it my way. And you know what I'm saying? I don't follow no damn crowd. I'm not no damn lemur.
Neither am I.
Nah.
And I never will be one either.
Never will be. Never will be, baby. Never will be. And a real one recognize a real one.
And I'm real recognizes real all the time.
You feel me? Look at God. God did some amazing things today. Let me tell you, I saw 2 people cured of cancer, and they got to ring the bell and get the little, cupcake and stuff like that, with the, the medical team walking a grandson and his and his granddad. I got to see that.
That's good.
No, I listened to tears.
Cured of cancer because God actually intervened. That's good.
That's what I said. And he's a pastor. That the grandfather was pastor. Come to find out. He told me, he said, your turn is next. Don't worry.
Oh, he prayed for you?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're in good hands. Just don't lose your faith.
Yes. Oh, never. I'll lose everything else. Let me tell you something.
I love the poster next to you. The Goonies? The Goonies? I'm a diehard Goonies fan.
Look, when I tell you I'm into horror, that's what I was doing before Shandy ripped me off. That's why I'm like, why would people think I'm trying to get clout when, you know what I'm saying? I don't have energy most of the time.
And I said, stop getting you with the horror stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, she stopped me from doing it because I had to confront her and clear my name. You know what I mean? You're not gonna sit up here and call me, you know what I'm saying, this crazy lady and blah 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 blah. No, you're gonna clean my name up, Nick. Yeah, you know what I said in that video.
Beauty. She was stealing stuff from Truthfully Trisha and a few other people. She was stealing a lot of the things that they were doing.
That's why I understand this community that act like just because of me, it happened to me. That they're just scamming for that didn't really happen. What is it, my skin color? Is it my skin color? Is it my skin color that you guys are fucking saying that? You know what I mean? That's what I want to know. I'm gonna go right to the point, Gman. Right from the damn hip. Is it because I'm in an interracial relationship and
I've seen your husband on a few of your streams.
Yeah. See,
like that you're in an interracial relationship?
I mean, where I live at, it's 24 years. We've gotten it pretty rough.
All I know is who cares what they think.
Oh yeah, well they got a lot of them got their stuff dropped. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I said. Well, at least they had the testicles to tell it to us in our face. These keyboard warriors, like I said, if Gman say he's gonna show up, you better worry.
Exactly. Thank you. At least you know. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these people in here think I'm just talking when I say I'm gonna show up.
No. You don't know how many people I done corrected on that. I said, if that man say he gonna show up, bro, watch him.
Show up.
Watch him, and you bet not see him walking with his shirt off. Greek God, remember that? You feel like a Greek God, Gman. And I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? People forget about that. People forget about that. You were the chosen one until she seen Jason's fucking wallet.
She saw $750,000 and an absolute moron and a drunk, and then she saw me over here and she was like, responsibility.
She thought you were fine and everything. No, she thought you were fine and everything. But you were giving her, hey, you need to get a job and get out your mom and them house. You need to take care of your children, blah, 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 blah. And her and people telling her what to do doesn't mix.
Exactly. That the only reason I was Shani's friend and I was Jason's friend was because I wanted the house and I wanted all this other stuff. If you was around,
absolutely not.
They just offered me. They just said I can have the house. They said, I didn't ask them for nothing. They just came out of nowhere.
And you gave that shit back too. Like how many times you get that shit back?
I offered to give it right back. I offered it. They didn't take it.
Right. And then you were like, okay, when I fix it up, Jason, I'm gonna give you some money. Da 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 da. They want to act like bitches and stuff. Right, well, guess what? You don't get a piece of the pie then. Right. How's that hard for anybody to understand?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
People working with gossip and rumors. They a lot of people wasn't around for those videos when I made them.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
Yeah. And like I said, if anybody want the real story, they can come to me. Because if listening to Hussy and some of these other people in here, you're not going to get the whole story.
Yeah, no, I was there. Flesh and blood. You feel me? I might have had another name. You know what I'm saying? May have had another name. Yes.
Chocolate cookies, macadamia cookies.
You know it's got to be triple chocolate. You see my skin, boy.
I see it. Like power in the house. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You know what was funny is my husband went up to the hospital, whatever. Okay. Okay, hold on. Gman will say hi. He said, give him a minute. He looks a mess. He's getting out the shower. So they were like trying to put down tattoos. And we were like, neither one of us mark our body. We don't have marks on our body. You know, it's just, that's a no-no. That's not even my father's name. Not, you know what I mean? Not my kid's name or nothing. My body's not marked. You know, they were like, oh, wow, everyone has tattoos. Well, guess what? I guess I ain't a part of everyone. I guess we're not a part of everyone, you know?
So what were you doing during the Great Debate Days? Did you have a channel during the Great Debate Days?
I didn't have a channel. I would just sit there and listen to y'all go at it.
Okay, gotcha. So you watch all the worlds then?
And learn what the Israelite.
You're talking about the Black Hebrew Israelites. That's another reason why Hussein and them should take me seriously and Shani should take me seriously. Because I used to show up to New York. I was showing up to Philadelphia. I didn't care what
those some rough dudes. Those are some rough dudes. I ran into them. I ran into these fools. I was downtown when I turned 18. So I got to go and get my clothes. I had my clothes on, you know what I mean? Little zip up Daisy Duke outfit, right? It was hitting. G-Man, it was hitting. Okay. You know I like my fashion. Okay. Look at me. This is me after I get a fusion. I like my fashion. Okay. I'll give a damn where I'm going. Right. So they were out there with the speakerphone and all this. And sister, come here. yelling at me like that, right?
The poster.
Yeah. I bet you don't. I didn't grow up with a father, because that's the way the white man made it. And I had a gated community that I grew up in. I'm very articulate.
Married to your husband when you ran into the Hebrew Israelites?
No, not yet. But we ran into Muslims once we did.
Oh boy! All right.
And guess what? My cousin was one of them. He had the bow tie and everything. Selling those papers.
My dad, growing up, had the bow tie. Was a Nation of Islam Muslim.
Yes. I
got a baby picture. One day I'll show you it. It's with me wearing the Muslim thing on my head.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I got my cousin away because I know scripture and I know scripture backwards and forward. And guess what? You are praying to an idol. You are praying to a man. Every time you say, God bless you know what I'm saying? God bless and Muhammad.
You're talking about when you're praying to like Allah, right?
Yeah. You gotta pray to him as well. Mm-hmm. And then the 6 women that he married. Anybody that reads the surahs and stuff and still come out saying that they want to be a Muslim,
especially a woman, because of what they're allowed to do to you as a woman. It's crazy.
Right. Mutilation. It was 2 months ago. A 8-year-old little girl died from her 59-year-old husband in Syria.
Wow.
The damage to be caused. Yeah.
That is disgusting.
And then the family has to sit in the front room while it takes place. That the ceremony of lovemaking takes place.
That's why we don't need that in America. We really don't need that in America. And the government needs.
Britain is trying to fight. Britain is fighting. I'm proud of them.
We all need to fight to get them under control and let them know we're not going to put up with that. 9/11 was a big enough reason alone.
Period. I agree with you. See, that's what I'm saying. Like people ask me, you like Gman? Yeah, hell yeah, since way back. You know what I mean? He said like maybe a couple things that I didn't agree with, but that, me as an adult,
you don't agree with.
I probably say stuff that you wouldn't agree with as well. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It's all about respect. Or, everybody has their own opinion. And, you can say whatever the HE double hockey sticks that you want. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, me and Hussey, it's not a deal, sweet. It's not a deal. Yeah, it's not a deal, It is not a deal. I was just like, oh, okay, it was a misunderstanding. We're gonna drop that then. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But the only people they call me and my husband trolls. Oh, they're trolls. No, you get ripped off of your money, okay? From them. Y'all dislike them just to dislike them, right? Mm-hmm. We dislike them because them hoes stole from us. Mm-hmm. Do you get what I mean? They stole from you. No, not Hussey.
Shanny and Rev?
Yes.
Okay, gotcha. How much did you donate?
I just bought groceries.
Okay, so you got groceries.
I wasn't gonna hand over. Yeah, I wasn't gonna hand over money. So I didn't have my Walmart app, and so I used hers. And I didn't know to delete my card off of the account. And so what she did was she had that, my information already saved to the app, and boom, drained it. I mean, drained it.
They took everything.
Yes.
You know what it is? A lot of people don't understand why Shanny and Rev do the things that they do. They blame, and they wrongly do it, but they blame a lot of the people on YouTube for their situation. So in their minds, they're thinking that, they're going to use, lie, and destroy anybody that helps them that's online because they blame that person for them being in the position that they're in.
Well, they screwed up whenever they did that because, Izzy popped up and, their relationship went to hell about a day after that announcement about that. You noticed?
It'll happen again. Only this time they're going to work on Shanny instead of Jason because they know Jason's smarter now. They'll get Jason this time.
Yes. I mean, you should have saw him whenever I would show up in his chat. He would turn white as a ghost and leave because the shit I would say to him, the stuff I would say to him would, mess with his mind. I know how to mess with your mind. I'm bipolar 1. I know how to mess with your mind. I know you're scared. Mm-hmm. I know you're scared. Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
No, like I mean,
I feel afraid that I might show up over there in New York. He gets
don't do that. Like, no, gee,
act a whole lot different when I show up.
You better stay your butt. Every time I hear that, my heart drops into my stomach because I know your ass would get an Uber in a minute. What, the Uber 1,000? Here, take me to him.
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, no, actually to get to him, I think an Uber is about $100. That's about it.
No, my point is you don't care about the price of an Uber or whatever to get to somebody. You do that too.
After a while, I get tired of this. I get sick and tired of this.
Right.
Why
Say
do we-
that in my face. In my face.
And
And
then I'm known for having that phone in your face and then recording it live while I'm embarrassing them. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, G-Man, you have to stop it. Brother, I'm asking you. I'm asking you from the bottom of my heart to stop doing that. That scares me for you. Okay?
It scares you.
No, I know you big. You're a Greek god. I know that. You ain't got to put shit up here telling us, yeah, you scared for me. But I know, shoot. But look, you're not Superman. You can't. If they got a weapon, then what? You know?
If he's got a weapon or if I got a weapon,
them.
Who cares if they got a weapon? I listen to me. I'm street smart. I'll go pick up a pipe. I know
you're street smart. I know you're street smart. Okay, I know you're street smart. These people are crazy. They are crazy. Okay, they really are. So I get scared for you, brother. I do.
Yeah, man, it was really scary when I was walking through those dark alleyways and I was trying to go down that really steep hill.
By yourself. Nigga, see, you like I'm gonna whoop you. You spare the rod, spoil the child. Look, you getting a whooping. I hand out whoopings. That's what mistress does. Okay, so yeah, you get a whooping. That's one whooping because you shouldn't have taken your tail, your Greek body down the street. They're gonna start calling you that Greek boy, that Greek body. Ooh, I don't care. Greek body. The way she said it, I'm like, bitch, go get in the cold shower. You need a cold shower right now. Right now.
You remember when Shandy said that though, when she said I had a body like a Greek god. And she was asking how I smelled and all that stuff and whatnot. I remember that.
Right. Only thing is, like, you were telling her to get her stuff together, and she wants to lay around and spend all of Rev's money. So
yeah, basically.
Tell me if I'm right. Tell me if I'm right, okay? Were you just being friendly to her, or were you into her?
No, we were friends. I entertained the idea of dating her after she would have got divorced with Chris. But after like meeting them, and actually not even meeting them, after like talking to her on the phone and seeing how she was acting on YouTube, I lost interest after a while.
I figured you did. Because the things seemed like just a polite, gentlemanly way, that you were talking to her. I was like, oh yeah, she thinks he's really into. And you could have had her once Jason was locked up and she tried to grab onto your hands and shit.
Matter of fact, I was in the room that they were staying in. The kids came in there. They were hugging me. And
they love you. They love you to this day.
You know what I mean? I was like, I'm going downstairs. I'll be right back. And I never came back. I went home. I went home. I ran for the hills. I got out of the house.
You crazy. You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell.
You got to remember something. Just because they was being nice to the kids were hugging me and everything, and Shanny was being nice and she was there by herself, the woman still smelled the way she smelled at the end of the day. So that wasn't it. I was like,
that right there. She knew you were coming over, and she. Come on, man.
Shanny lazy. Listen to me. Her biggest problem is she's lazy. She's lazy and she's addicted to social media.
She tries to blame on being depressed. Let me tell you, I get depression so often, especially being sick and stuff now, right? With the bipolar and all. Mm-hmm. You drag yourself out of the bed and shower, brush your teeth, all that, and present yourself as a lady. And if you do that, I'm not saying the depression completely, you look good, you feel good.
Yeah, you look good, feel good, and you present yourself as being good.
Correct.
She doesn't know that. She just what she had to do is be her. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way.
Right. Now, girl, you smell like Barracuda. Oh, I said, what you need to call it? What you need to call the Minnesota Barracuda? Boy,
I'm not saying nothing that's foreign or nothing like that. Any woman that wants a man to like them, they need to present themselves properly. If a man wanted, like, let's say for example, you were single, right? Then I want to step to you. I can't just come. You look all busted. You know what I mean? Right. Stuff and whatnot. You know.
Well, I don't know if your shirt was like that though, Gman. I don't know, Greek God.
You're funny. You're funny. This is your first time on my YouTube channel, so it's like it's over. I guess we're done with Hussey today because I guess you don't want to talk about him too much. But as far as like Shandy and Rev goes, I still got like this. How can I describe this? I still got this this concern for them. That's my problem.
Yeah.
I know.
Right.
I know.
You knew them on a personal. That's what people don't understand. On a personal level, not parasocial over social media like that. Personal. Went and spent time, ate dinner. You know what I'm saying? All of this.
I spent time with them. We watched TV together.
With the boys. Yeah. The boys calling you uncle. You know what I'm saying?
It was getting ready to call me daddy. If I would have agreed, if I would have agreed to Shanny's to what Shanny was offering, they'd have been calling me daddy. So I don't think so.
That's good, bro.
First of all, I'm a lot meaner than Jason, but I would have never did the things that he did. I would have never did it. I got a problem with Shanny. I don't have my problem.
No, but I know those boys would have been straightened the hell out. It would have been actual discipline in the house and actual chores getting done. You know what I'm saying? Cleaner, all of that. I believe that with my whole soul.
A lot of things.
She knows she messed up. She doesn't know how
to choose a man. That's the problem.
Yeah. She's like, oh yeah. She told Miss Betty, hey, Jason's got all this money, and I'm never gonna have to work. I can just sit down, and stay at home every day.
That's why she wanted him.
Yeah, you can tell somebody that's not used to nothing. You can tell when somebody's not used to nothing. Buying stuff and keeping the tags on it and never wearing it, but you did a haul for it or whatever. Like what the hell? Sending $1,500 to Trisha Payton and Foodie Beauty and shit. Like just squandering the money. But the trolls. It was the trolls.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
They just made some bad decisions making, because there's only but so much people on YouTube can actually do to you. There's only but so much.
Like, okay, that was my thing. I said if they're smart, they would get in touch with Gman. I straight up said that. I said if they were smart, they would be calling on Gman.
They refused to call me.
Oh, that's when they did the video, and that's why they saw what I said in that in that live, because they were like, oh yeah, well never, don't need Gman, blah 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 blah. And then Jason flips out and said, well maybe you do need Gman, maybe you would have it better with Gman. Da da da. Who knows what she said before they went live, bro?
I'd like to thank you all for hanging out with me still. I'm not really in chat, but I see you all. Thank you. I'm here. I'm just listening, okay?
I was saying, oh yeah, Gman would take care of me. He's built like a good guy.
Shani never said nothing negative about me.
Notice that one. It was different. Yeah. It was different. And she knows she'll show up. But she knows you'll show up.
Yeah. All they gotta do is say I'm at this location. I'll tell them what time and then they'll show up. They won't be surprised.
It's like the schoolyard, 3:00. What was it, 3:00 rock? Where that boy was sweating all day in school? They're like, yeah, 3:00 by the pole. 3:00 by the pole. It's going down and homeboy sweating the clock.
Let me show you something.
It's an 80s movie. I love it.
When they lived at the uncle's, let me show you this here real quick. Because I know this was Draven's channel, but I was the one that got Draven this. So let me show you something here real quick.
Okay.
There's Shanny right there. Hey, Jason.
Oh my God. Well,
I told you I was going to come over here. I want to give you back your Everdrives now. But if you're telling the truth about what you said.
Yes. Boom.
That was when she was pretending she wasn't at the house. I went over there and
Yes. I knew that came from you. I said, I take your word before anybody else, anybody else's, because people be just coming up with the most craziest conspiracies. Okay. But yours be hitting every time. Yours be hitting. I'm like, where's Gman? When something go on, where's Gman? Because he's going to know where's Gman, because you got your stuff in order.
You got your stuff in order. YouTube video. That's the thing. I'm not going to just, they made a video. Let me rush in here and respond to it. No.
Right.
Millions of old videos. I want original content now. Tired of watching it.
Right. Exactly. They don't have a personality of them for themselves. If you notice, every time Shanny would talk to me, she'd come back talking about she's a real bitch, and she taking, what I'm saying, my vernacular. And I'm like, when has she ever said that? Never.
Just saying, she says a lot of stuff and she can't back it up.
Right.
She doesn't scrub and she loves scrubs. She says a lot of stuff.
She won with Jason because she turned his ass into a scrub.
Yes, he is.
He gonna be in there. He gonna be like that with R. Kelly. R. Kelly gonna be singing him to sleep every night. I'm sleeping in the closet. We don't got no closet because we're in the penitentiary. That's what is happening before.
Yeah. I think Shanny and Reb, like I said, they need to take some personal responsibility and just blame themselves.
Accountability doesn't ring with them. It doesn't ring with them, Gman. Period. The end. It doesn't. Right. It doesn't. It pissed me off how they took advantage of you. That's the only thing. I just be so mad. I'm like, Gman, read what we're saying. Read what we're saying. because she was actively putting her plan in motion. She had a plan for giving you that house as well.
Yeah, he was going to spend all of his money, and then when all the money was gone, she was going to dump him in Colorado and then try to come to PA to me.
Right. That was it. That was it. You finished what I was going to say. That's my boy. I try not to curse so much, but that's just how I talk. So excuse me if I do. I trying to hold back because I know ladies aren't supposed to do that. Ladies aren't supposed to do that. Ladies are not supposed to do that, but I do it like a sailor. I got like
people got channels like you, like Dark Ninja, and some of these other people that's on here. I need a channel like that where it's like a persona. My content. I'm jealous of that a little bit because you guys got like the entertainment factor, and then you got like the actual words that you want to say and whatnot. You just need the promotion. You know what I mean? I can do the promotion, and I got the content. I need is like an entertainment factor. Like I was thinking about copying in. You know what I mean? Like opening my video by the tower, scripture, whatever, the Gman or something like that. Right. About doing something like that.
Oh well, I can give you. You can pick my brain. I got a lot up here. Okay, and I can't do it after. Huh?
Have you seen Dark Ninja's channel? Oh my God! I wish I came up with that idea. He has a little bath towel tied around his head. He would go, and then his videos. I swear, I wish. You know what? I might buy his idea. You understand?
I think that would have been perfect for your ass. That would have been perfect for you. I mean, that would have been perfect for you. But I also think you should. I also think you can play into black exploitation and be a character through your own character.
I could call myself Show Enough.
Show Enough.
That's right. Who's the baddest? Show Enough. Who's the prettiest?
What you gonna do about the Jerry curl? What you gonna do about the Jerry curl?
Jerry, I can do that. I can buy a Jerry curl and put it on or whatever.
Yeah, my boy was so fine in that movie. Do you understand me, Leroy? My God, Vanity was beautiful. She was beautiful. Everybody wanted to be that girl. Huh?
Who was your guy back in the day? Denzel Washington? That was a lot of y'all's guy back then.
Well, I only am attracted to white men.
Okay, so let's think about other men. Let's see. Richard Gere?
No.
Tom Hanks?
No.
Who?
Depending on what time you're talking. If you're talking 80s, it's going to be
90s. 80s and 90s.
Okay, 80s not Rob Lowe, Chris Cornell, a rock singer. Okay. And I nearly forgot to break my.
I used to be that way. I used to only like Caucasian women.
Yeah, and then well, I mean, when you're pushed into just that in your neighborhood, who else are you going to date? Yeah, basically. Who else are you going to date? So that became my, my taste because of that. I believe, Yeah. I think my parents were.
Because they put on TV for a while.
I'm glad my parents raised me like that. A lot of the homies be like, "Aren't you mad that they raised you like that?" And you could have been in the streets.
Got the preferences.
Now
I go by personality. I go by inner rather than the outer.
Right. Yeah. If I were to divorce today, right, I think I would go that way as well. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I mean, because I have matured. Yes. I have matured past it, right? Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? I can sit with anybody and talk. Mm-hmm. I can sit with anybody and just talk, not yell over each other and all that crazy stuff like that. That I can't stand.
There's a lot of black people that can't be in a room with other people that are different.
Right.
We can sit in a room with anybody and talk to them. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. But I appreciate you having me on. Like I said, I ain't even took off my wraps and stuff, and you know what I'm saying.
You guys need to donate to Mistress Karma. Why don't you give them your Cash App or whatever? And let them
I want to do my Cash App if that's okay with you.
Knock yourself out, man.
Okay, it's Calypso Windholtz. It's the dollar sign Calypso with the K, KALYPSO WINDHOLZ.
Okay. All right. So that's your question if you guys want to donate.
Yes. Yes. It would be fully appreciated.
Your hospital stuff again next, so they see you're not faking because we know how Shannon don't like the fake.
Look, I got a fall wrist here, and they did another fall wrist here because like my behind is bruised. Like I wish I could show the bruising on it. It's bad, Gman. It's bad. Like
just the treatment that they give you for the cancer.
It's like it's the same radiation stuff in there, so it'll choke you out and you throw up. You know, you see people with the like the green little thingies to barf in, and it's just it's horrible on the body.
You gotta eat and you gotta eat.
Yeah. And I remember, okay, a video, I don't know if it was a short or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that you're natty. You know what I'm saying? You don't use any, you know what I'm saying, testosterone or whatever they to get the muscles. Right. And I remember you saying something about like baked chicken and stuff like that. Like, you know, as for proteins, I have a hard time getting proteins in me every day.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Can you get muscle milk and drink that?
I've seen my son have that, and he is huge now. He is huge. Gman, my son he's 6'6", 6'5", 6'6".
He stuff all the time.
Yeah, he drinks it. He's like, Mom, it's great. It's great. You know, you think that would help me?
Yes, muscle milk, and there's another one called Premier, I think it's called, and Pure something, I think it is. But muscle milk has about 40. Some of them have 25 grams of protein, and some of them have 40 in them. So if you get two of them, that's almost 100 a day. You know, I don't know how old you are or whatever, but my age, I got to get at least 100 milligrams of that every day.
I'm 42.
Oh, you're younger than me. Okay, you're a Google geeky gaga.
Hey, but you look like you're younger than me. So I mean,
I got a haircut. That's why. If I let my hair grow and let the beard grow.
I've always said that. Like, that man take care of himself because he don't look his age. I was like, he's BS and doesn't his age. But they say black don't crack, baby, and they meant that. They meant that.
Whatever they want, these younger girls and whatnot. But like I said, they're not going to be able to handle me because they don't know us.
Right. Well, some 1950. Oh, whenever we get a chance, I want to FaceTime you. You know, personally or whatever, and get to know you more and more, actually, and get to know you behind the scripture. And I have the first Remington that came out with from women that still works. Mm-hmm. The first blow dryer. I have a bunch of antiques, you know, Avatar.
Who needs to sit there? You're making me want to watch it tonight.
Yeah, you should. I got the comic books too that you got to look at.
I want to show you one day.
Yeah, it tells from the dark side, Army of Dead. Yeah, all of that.
Oh, okay. Now you're talking about movies now. Okay, Tales from the Dark Side, Army of Dead, The Twilight. So Twilight Zone, I don't really count as horror. Alfred Hitchcock Presents A Nightmare on Elm Street. Yes. I've seen them all. I ate that stuff. I ate it as dinner when I was a kid.
That is what my you know what I'm saying, channel was about until Shandy did what she did.
Return to Salem's Lot and all of those.
Oh my dude. Now you done did it. I gotta watch that. That always chews me up. You're freaking the kid floating, telling this homeboy let him in. He's like, "You're freaking floating, dude!" And then he picked up a little cross.
Yeah, you got the Twilight Zone episode where he says you're gonna be a man in a jack in a box. He turns into a jack in a box.
Oh yeah. The kid was sending people to Springfield.
And they had the 3D glasses. Like when I was a kid.
They live.
A blob or swamp thing, I think.
Do you remember They Live?
Yeah.
Rowdy Piper, my man.
Glasses on, everybody for what they are.
Yeah. You fight his homeboy for the longest fight ever, bro. Can't nobody beat that fight. That fight was like 5 minutes just to make him wear the glasses. He said, "All right, give me the damn glasses." You'd be like, "Why did you show me that? Why you show me that? Why I have to meet up with you?" I love Rowdy Piper. Do you understand me? I love that man.
So we got a problem. But Hogan never pinned Roddy Piper, though.
Nope.
He never pinned Roddy Piper.
Nope. Sure didn't. So you're a Hulkster.
That's right.
No, I'm a macho man. I'm a macho man chick. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. The cream rises to the top. You know what I'm saying? They just have to.
That means I know how to talk and I know how to cut a promo. That's why when I go on these channels, they can't.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good at that.
I went to wrestling school.
Yeah, we need to get on the back end together. Get on the back end together and do some real shit, okay? I'm giving you my email address. Do you want me to just tell it to you and you can write it down, or?
You can put it in the private chat. Put it in the private chat and then I'll copy it.
How do I do that? How do I do that?
Well, I think I have your email. Didn't you email me once? Okay, let me give it to you in the private chat here. Hold on.
Okay, because I don't know what a private chat is.
Right here, hold on.
Okay. I'm still getting used to this thing.
It's allowed though, because this one I want to keep private, all right?
Okay.
There you go. All right?
Okay, let's see. Okay. I got you. I'm going to get my husband. Always. Okay. I'm saving it. Yeah, I'm saving it. I saved it. we're good to go. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we can hit each other up on the back end and whatnot, and you know, chuckle and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
This would be entertainment, and people be taking shit. Oh, excuse me, language. People be taking stuff over the line. You know, like Eddie Murphy's brother said, like Charlie Murphy said, a habitual line stepper. He's, you know, Rick James, he was a habitual line stepper. Why habitual? Why? He was diabolical with that. He was diabolical with that. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy. Rest in peace. I love him.
When David Chappelle did a skit on those guys. Do you remember the skit that David Chappelle did on the White Family? He called The Ends. Do you remember that one? You know, I was drinking something and I saw that, I spit that mess. I was laughing so hard I almost peed on myself. When
That was the thing about. That's the thing about him. Don't you better not be eating up there. You gonna choke or something, because Dave was stupid. He was stupid funny. He was stupid, but and he knew his worth. He knew his worth. He walked. He walked. I don't believe that I could have walked for that money. I don't think that I could have walked. But he said, like he said, he's making more money now.
Jolly says something on here you might find interesting. He says, "Mistress, do not come back to Hussey. Permanent block." Okay, nobody cares. Anyway, so let's continue.
Hussey?
Yeah, Jolly Joy says, "Mistress, do not come back to Hussey's permanent block."
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, nothing wrong.
Yeah. You didn't say anything wrong. It's just Hussey being emotional, you know?
I said nothing wrong. Would not say anything wrong. I mean, this person hasn't done anything to me. They didn't know how to take me because of influences, like Joy or whatever, saying that, oh yeah, there's scammers, and that, you know, that didn't really happen to them.
Some people just don't want to give you no shine, but you're allowed to come on this channel any time you want.
Thank you, baby. You too. You're invited over to mine too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do want to come over there.
You're invited to mine too, because we be cutting up. We be cutting up, okay? So I don't know what time you need to be in bed for work, you know, because you're actually a man and works. So I don't know what time you have to be.
I'll wrap this video up. I'm just waiting for you to, if you want to leave, if you want to whatever. I want to say some little things to my audience, and then I'm gonna wrap it up.
Okay, well, I'm gonna send you an email on what we plan on doing on a panel. And, you know, we'll send you an invite if you're up or can do it. Okay.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, well, God bless you, and thank you so much, you Greek God. Oh my God, I gotta talk to the Greek God. Jesus, oh God, I'm gonna go take a cold shower because my husband didn't leave me no damn hot water.
Funny. All right, this is all right.
Okay, baby. God bless you. Bye bye.
All right, you too. Oh boy, I definitely gotta let certain people come on my YouTube channel. Now I got to get Unicorn Girl on here, and a few other people on my YouTube channel so that they can come on here and they can chill and we can just talk and do something a little bit different. But Hussey, if you're watching this, more than likely you're probably sniping me. I humiliated you in the beginning of this video using a little busy little B, I'm sorry, and then using Rose Thorn, showing you to be a disingenuous friend. You do this to everybody that you're friends with. You stab everybody in the back. But I'm gonna tell you something. As soon as you go after Carrie, I'm gonna be one of the people that's gonna be coming after you. All right, I'm just letting you know. I will be one of the people coming after you when you do it. All right. So let me see something here. Sub to me, my viewers. Say hi, Gman. How you guys doing? How you doing? So anyway, Hussey, this is just part one of your destruction here on social media. People getting a little bit more exposure to the real you and not that fake mess that you do on your YouTube channel. You're going over there actually claiming that you don't do the things that she does. You do exactly what she does. And like I said, I'm going to work on the edited video to literally show you in real time Hussey actually doing all of those things. You tried to sit there and try to say that G-Man's worse or G-Man's the same, and that failed. You tried to go in there and you tried to say that that G-Man just used them to get things out of them. That failed. You tried to sit there and say I didn't care about Zachary and William, and I refuse to even talk about that anymore because you sound stupid when you actually do that. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to go through all of that. So eventually, one of them will be 18 years old and they'll seek me out and whatnot. And when they do, it'll be like old times. But I enjoyed having Mistress Karma on the channel. If you guys want to subscribe to her YouTube channel.
All right, that is a recap of G-Man. Hold on 1 second, D-Gens. Sorry about that, DJs. I am back. Okay, so now we're gonna do a Manson recap. Are y'all ready? Bow 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 bow. Oh, Foodie Beauty's live. I don't really do Foodie Beauty. I hope you all are having a good time so far. I know I'm boring, but I don't give a fuck. Alright, so with Null recap, Null, she just made a boring ass stream making food and was upset that someone told her that the obese puffer fish was sniping her in Discord. Now, hold on. Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna... So, please sub up to Von Beardo, Chicken Lord. He made a post. Not that one. Okay, so tonight, he will be doing an interview with another Shani X mod. So this is his post. Pause for read. Alright, so make sure you sub up to Vaughn. Now we're going to do a mini Manson recap. Are y'all ready?
Always.
Sorry about that. Apparently Minnie has ads on. I didn't know that actually.
20.
Oh, he didn't have the chat on. Hold on.
0 hour 9. That was a cool song. You like that? Hopefully my throat is. She packed my bag last night.
Do that. Let's see if Shani.
0 hour 9 p.m. That's as high as I can make the sound, by the way.
So this is what Rev had to say. This is his latest post. Pretty much this one.
So much, I miss my wife. It's lonely out in space.
Alright, let's snipe Mini Manson. Enjoy. After this, we're gonna do the Rev recap. I know you guys voted for that. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's do this, and then we'll go back and then watch Rev's two previous video and a stream from, I think, yesterday. I can't promise if he has ads, I'm sorry. I'll watch the phone if he does.
Bars ain't the kind of place to raise your kids. In fact, it's cold as hell. And there's no wonder to raise them if you're dead. If you're dead. And all this science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. Damn. Rocket man down the Hershey Highway. And I think I start on the airline last time. The touchdown brings me round and gets you fine. I'm not the man that the guy am at. Oh, I know. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Running out of kids up there alone. You're gonna be a long time, but don't make me ready to get you fine. You man, I think I am at home. I don't know. I'm a rocket man, running the business up there alone. think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Damn, pick your back. So, backup plan by Luke Combs, Bailey Zimmerman for I Love Chicken Nuggets. We gotta type that shit in. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time. Okay. See what comes up with backup plan. Oh, thank God it came up easily. I love when a plan comes together. Damn, NC Wolf, yeah. Thank you. Dress up like Minnie Manson's. Like him quit singing the other stuff. I'll do Manson. Marilyn Manson and me are the same age, so kind of correspond. We do the same thing, because he's my twin. He's a conjoined twin. So your back's backed up, he gets the wall. And the bandwagon's falling right off. And you're hearing all the talk about, maybe you should think about what you're gonna do if it don't work out. Think about if it makes sense. Because if the road do it don't fit. As far as I can see, there ain't no way to be. Someone running up here just gonna do it. So you gotta fire down the mountain. You gotta do it now. You got something to prove. Go on and prove it. You'll make a way to go in. Get your hands up. You got the blinders. You got the dollars. Dollars on the blinders. It's in the bar. Falling down and down. Same you. Get back up. Get the only back up there. Your name. $6. Get up there, that'll cut you long. When you're doing what you know, it kills you. When you can live, you get all day long. So if you got fire, don't lose it. You're gonna do it time, you know it. You got something to lose, don't want to prove it. Don't let nobody take your hits. Put it down, I'm the blinders. Forever, don't keep it on those fires. It's a number, most not enough to achieve. And you work on to leave, get back up. Because you only got something to hang you. Don't lose it. You gotta do it, that dream. Do it. You got something to prove. Go on and prove it. Don't let nobody flip your wings. This time, take out the blood dust. Put out the darkness. And I'll close my eyes. If I take out blood falling down in enough, chance you were born to. Make them up. Just see how me back a plan you need. Yeah, check out that say, oh, back a plan you need. Oh, a new one, Lewis. Damn. Bad to the bone. Oh, you guys like that? I kind of do good with the country stuff. The good old USA stuff. Double tap if you like the video. I got 114 people in 114 people in chat, 94 likes. See, Wolf, that's what you said, 100. Oh. Didn't know I was a mod until I saw it. Today saw blue. Yeah. If you're ever a mod and suddenly you're not a mod, don't just get mad because on YouTube somebody took a mod away from people and I put it back. Something happens. As long as you're in good standing and you keep coming back, and I haven't said anything, don't be offended. Just say, hey, Minnie, what happened to the mod? Bring it to the attention of the other mods, and I can correct it immediately. It's only right that you should fade away, baby. Have you any dreams you'd like to sell? Garbage! All my friends still love me, and they want to take off my clothes and much more. I got people who put up shrines to me in their fucking houses. Al Bundy, Fleetwood Mac love. Well, Davey, enjoy the not only timed up but hidden. You're out of here. Bye-bye, go bye-bye free speech. Minnie Manson's a dictator, and I'm running for governor. Vote for me. Thank you, Scott. Just say nice, you never know. Once you get hit, you can never say nothing again. Now when the day was born, then the sun got around. In case you might wonder, at the joint I had found. The head just spoke up. So leave this one alone. You can tell right away. That I was bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. Bad. Bad to the bone. I break 1,000 hearts. Before I met you, I'll break 1,000 more. Baby, before I am through. I want to be yours, pretty baby, yours and yours alone now. I'm here to tell you, honey, back to the bone. Back to the bone. Back. Back to the bone. I make a rich woman beg. I make a good woman steal. I make an old woman blush. And I make a young girl squeal. I wanna be yours, baby. Yours and yours alone, dear. I'm gonna tell you, honey. I'm back to the bone. Up in the bed. Up in the bed. Up in the bed. Back to the bone. Damn. Thank you, Lost Keys. I need some pink champagne. I'm gonna buy some. I'll even do that song wearing my dental mask if you like. Don't be scared. Give me a chair. Put it like that so I don't pull everything down. Did somebody pay for Sweet Dreams? Because if so, I'll do it. You have to pay $5 and then I'll sing your song and I'll do a good job on that one. My mom would tell me, did you lay Venmo? Somebody's gonna tell me. And I know someone's telling the truth about that, so. My mom will let me know if someone paid. Or if you lie about that, you get blocked for life, so you never lie. Now when I walk the streets, kings and priests step aside. Everyone around me now, they all stay satisfied. I wanna tell you, pretty baby, oh, when I see you make my own. I'm gonna tell you, honey, that I'm bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad. Bad to the bad. Venmo? Okay. Let me see who that was. Josephine, I delayed $5. What does that mean? You paid on Venmo? I'll do Ice Ice Baby. I paid on Venmo. Ice Ice Baby. Okay. And I know you. I trust you. And it puts the lotion on the skin for $5. Excuse me, I gotta put a crayon in my ear. Defense, defense. Woo! Remember Homer Simpson with the crayon? Mini Manson Talents. Actually, one of you can put the actual link up for my Cash App. They're in the description area. Don't be scared. Sympathy for the Devil, and then Ice Ice Baby. I'm not sure who paid first there. Let me just slow down here. Ice Ice Baby, Ice, Ice. Damn, he's really loud downstairs. You hear that? Of course he can be loud. I'm being loud, so you gotta have fun too. I'm happy when he's loud. That means he doesn't care if I'm loud. We'll see if he's still doing it at like 5 after 10. I'll text her and say, hey, can I do more? Because if he gets into his music, he might just give me more time. So if everybody's cool, Sympathy paid first, okay. I don't know what BMP is. Bearman Pig, that's BMP, Bearman Pig. Where the fuck is BMP? He's right here. I love you too. And do not be scared, Minnie is here. Future Rucci is here. Okay, awesome. Adam is here. When I eat mushrooms, I always come here. That's good. J. Pat Lover, hello. Smoky, smoky potty. Smoky hippie. So, I certainly have enough money to buy another air conditioner. I'm gonna get the big one too. I'm gonna need it. Hold on. You cannot reason with boogers. You try to push it back up in your nose, they'll come out tenfold. Fuckers. Okay, that's gross too. Okay, Sympathy for the Devil. Simp. You simp. It would be cool if you would play that record I gave him. I gave him from the 80s, Hall & Oates. God, this fucking thing, it just fuck out of me. It says Guns N' Roses. Is that the one you wanted? Did you want the Guns N' Roses one, or did you want the one by the Rolling Stones? Just relaxing for a minute. I'm feeling really... I never mod people I don't know. I don't know you well enough, even though, you did hire me for a song. Thank you, Pot Lover. I get to know you, and then I do it, so... I think you wanted... Yeah, I'm itching really bad. I'm gonna have to get my hair wet. I don't know if I have lice or what. It was blue, Isabel. You had a mod like a week ago. You see, I gotta scroll back up to see. Rolling Stones. Okay, Lost Keys. I got it. I am clean, but my head's itching. I gotta go get my hair wet. It's a bad sign, but it itches like that. Yeah, I can't deal with it. It hurts. No. Come on, motherfucker. It takes about 5 minutes for the water to get hot, so I'm gonna have to sit here. Right, there it goes. Fucker, that'll take 5 minutes. No. It's bad when anything on your body tingles, just so you know, you should take care of it immediately. That's a sign of something more serious, like a heart attack or something. Although I don't think heart attacks start up in the hair follicles, but with me it could be possible. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, guys. We got an hour left of singing, so let's type in Rolling Stones. Oh, gosh, I can't tell you how good that felt. Fucking hot water cures everything, and also. It wasn't lice, I just had issues that my skin is dry from being diabetic. Please allow me, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I've been around for a long, long years. So many a man's soul to faith. I was around when Jesus Christ had his moment of doubt and pain. Made damn sure that Pilate washed his hands and sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you, hope you guess my name. But what's puzzling you is the nature of my game. I stuck around St. Petersburg when I saw it was time for a change. Killed the Tsar and his ministers, Anastasia screamed in vain. I run a tank, held the general's rank, when the blitzkrieg raged and the fire stank. Pleased to meet you, you guessed my name. Oh yeah, I want to puzzling you is the nature of my game. Oh yeah, I want to play where kings and queens fought for 10 decades, but God save me. I shouted out who killed the Kennedys, when after all it was you and me. Let me please introduce myself, I'm a man of wealth and taste. And I laid traps for troubadours who got killed before they reached my fate. Listen to you, hope you guess my name. Can you see it through my shirt? Look what puzzling you is the nature of my game. Oh yeah, now get down, baby. Oh, wait, it's not down there, it's up here. I can show you after the song. Don't remember. Oh, baby, you know you want it. Pleased to meet you. Hope you got my name. Oh yeah. But what's confusing you is the nature of my game. Oh yeah. Justice of the cop is a criminal, and all the sinners saints. And hence instead it's gonna be Lucifer, cause I'm in need of some restraints. So if you meet me, have some courtesy. Have some sympathy and some taste. Yes, all you other politics are layer salt to the waste. Oh yeah. Nice to meet you. Hope you kiss my name. What's puzzling you is the nature of my game. Oh yeah. Get out. I hope everyone's getting along in the chat there. I hope there's nothing. Oh, thank you, Doom Panda. Oh yeah. And down. Oh yeah. I missed the rice. But my name, tell me honey, can you guess my name? Tell me baby, what's my name? Tell you one time your name. It's okay if you miss the lives. We won't time you out again for that. That was an accident. I say stuff to people, they like it. And I was talking about lice in my nose the other day. Tell me, baby, what's my name? Tell me, sweetie, what's my name? So, if you come back, I hope you will, It's okay that you wrote that. You are crazy a little bit, yeah. So I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I'm going to do Ice Ice Baby. At first, I didn't like it, but now I get that a lot, Tim. So thank you for coming back. So I'm sending an SC as a super chat. Okay, maybe turn this off so no weird paint it black. Okay, that's not bad. I'll go to the bathroom and stop. I'm not saying N-word or something. I have to turn my head until the dark goes. I see no kind of cars, painted red. Flowers in my love will never come back. I see people turn their heads and breathe blue. Thank you, Jasper. Thank you, Tim. God damn it. I'm starting to get tired. I'm getting very accident prone. I'm tired. I need to sit down for a minute. I do get overheated when I start getting accident prone. That's a sign. I also need to mic black out, so. I'm okay. My sugar, SUGGR. No, I'm not dizzy or anything. I'm just overheated. It's very hot in here. I'm gonna get a goddamn air conditioner soon. I talked to my friend. Hopefully we can get it done this week. Coming up. Ice Ice Baby. It's a song requested by Ice, so I have to cover it because they paid. Das Eisen Sie. Das Eisen Sie, okay. Don't worry, chicken, that's something fun. Go, VIP, let's kick it! Ice Ice Baby. Ice Ice Baby. Oh, let's stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention. Something grabs a hold me tightly like the harpoon and lightning. Damn. Thanks. Will it ever turn up the lights on? Okay, I gotta start this over because someone did a gift and I was like, damn, I don't want to fuck your song up. You paid. Okay. And diabetes too. Okay. This is a hard one. I'm gonna do it right. This one's for Ice. Yo, VIP, let's kick it. I was told to say that. Ice Ice Baby. Ice Ice Baby. Alright, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with my brand new invention. Something grabs a hold of me tightly, low like a harpoon, daddy and nightly. Let it stop, you already don't know. Turn up the lights and I'll glow. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal, light up a stage and wax it up like a candle. That's no rush, the speaker that booms, I'm killing your brain like a person's mushroom. Deadly way I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it, you better get anyway, you better hit bullseye if you don't play. If there was a problem, yo, unsolve it. Check the hook, but my DJ resolves it. Ice, Ice, baby. Vanilla, Ice, Ice, baby. Vanilla Ice Ice Baby. Vanilla Ice Ice Baby. Now, get the bodies jumping, with the bass kicked in and the Vegas are pumping. Quick to point, to the point, the big cookies and seas like a pot of bacon. But enough if you ain't quick and nimble, I go crazy when I hear a cymbal. And I hat with a suit of tempo. I'm in a roll, it's time to go solo. Rolling into my furrow, with my red tip down so my hair can blow. The girls on standby waiting just to say hi. Did you stop? No, I just drove by. Kept the bird, swing to the next stop. I busted a lot and I'm heading to the next part. The block was dead, yo, so I continued to A1A Beachfront Avenue. Girls are out wearing Western bikinis. Weapon lovers driving Lamborghinis. Still says I'm getting out. Mine, stay with a glove, gallop. Okay, ready for the jumps in the wall. The jumps acting over because they're delayed by gunshots. Ring out like a bell. I grabbed my 900 shells. Oh, yeah, from the concrete roof nest. My car's laying down the gas. Bumping it up for the avenue step. I'm trying to get away for the jackaroo's jacket. Police on the scene, you know what I mean? They passed me up, confronted all the dope. Means if there was a problem, you aren't solve it. Checking out hook with my DJ results in ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Take care, because I'm gonna go poke my enemies on the scene just because you didn't know. If my talent I created the best side, set to shake and kick holes in the ground. Because it styles like a chemical spill. Visible rocks, cat vision feel, conducted and formed. This is a hell of a concept for me. I can do one, two step with the shade. Listen to me, it's like a ninja cut, like a razor blade. So fast other DJs sit down. Damn! If my rhyme is struck inside the ground, the composure, time to get loose. Back inside, but I'm mic right. Kick my juices, there's a problem, I'm solving. Yo, check out the hook by DJ Shake. Ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice, ice, baby. Ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice. Yo, man, let's get out of here. We're to your mother. We're ice, ice, baby, too cold. Ice, ice, baby, too cold, too cold. Ice, ice, baby, too cold, too cold. Ice, ice, baby, too cold, too cold. This will piss up the left. All those sandwiches, I've seen them all, and all the other shit you put up there. Thank you very much for those. Damn! Ice, ice, baby. You guys should clip this video and send it to left-wing liberals and people you hate that are Antifa. My last caregiver was Antifa, that's why we didn't get along. He came up in here saying F Trump and this and that. I said, whoa, stop right there. When he found out I liked Trump, he started treating me really, really cold. I should have told him I liked ice because I would have pissed him off. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I take a long at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blessed and nothing so motherfucking long. Even my mama thinks my mind is gone. But I've never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Being treated like a punk and now that it's unheard of. You better put up some super chats while I'm doing this song. I mean, my homies might come and put your shit in chalk. There's a crocus in the soft and a pistol smoke fuel. I cannot bleed and it always want me to lack. I'm an easy and not safe race. The street light. Been spending most of their lives living in a gangster's paradise. Been spending most of my life. Okay, I gotta do this Debbie Gibson, Shake Your Love. Oh, fuck yeah. I love that song. I have good memories of that from when I was in high school. Kids spending most of our lives living in a retard's paradise. Damn, can we like that? I like this song. I even like the funny one that Weird Al made. Shake your love. Come on and shake your love. My homies is down. Don't kill me yet. Smooth Criminal. Oh, damn. Thank you. B. Feline Maximus. Oh, a new one. Michael Jackson. Love. He is definitely welcome here. Tell me why we so blind to see the criminal. The ones that hurt you and me. Been spending most of their lives living in a gangster's paradise. Been spending most of their lives living in a gangster's paradise. Keep spending most of our lives living in an Amish paradise. Keep spending most of our lives living in an Amish paradise. Say hello, CJ. Power and money and the power that Minnie wants. When Minnie's governor, he's gonna change some shit. And that Minnie's gonna be president one day. President Minnie motherfucking Manson. Paradise. Oh, life living in a gangster's paradise. Spending most of our lives living in a gangster's paradise. It's spending most of our lives living in a gangster's paradise. Thank you for this donation, Doom Panda. If for some reason you want a song, $3 more down, $3 more, and then I can cover it. Yeah, I'm gonna be president. I wrote my name in the ballot because people are being dicks, and someone started a fight. The election judges literally started a fight in the voting center when I went to vote there yesterday or 2 days ago, because we have a primary election. And when I saw it was a write-in thing, I put my name, because they got to do like a half-hour extra work if somebody writes any write-in votes in there, any names outside of what's there. But by law, I can do that because they put the option. So if all the other candidates die from here to the election, I'm going to be automatically put into office. It could happen. I've seen that shit. I also wrote myself in for treasurer. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Damn, SGS sniper. I'm under a spell again. Boy, I'm wondering why. This is not a game of love, but an emotional tie. I tried to figure out my heart, but I guess I burned you through. One reason to fuck me apart, and that is the truth. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Do you know I stop and stare? It's not until you walk by. And now I call you up at night. I hang up the phone and I could. If I hadn't got to know you so well, maybe I would be fine. Maybe you know that I can't tell why you should be mine. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. I know what you're thinking. You see it in your eyes. You want to give another try. I said, shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, can't shake it. I just can't shake your love. I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just shake your love. I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love, I just can't shake your love. Shake your love. Hello, Stephanie. Oh yeah, you're talking about root beer and pizza in the chat? Oh baby. I ran out of pizza, but we can sure as fuck have them. Those big fat french fries tonight and ice cream. After 10 o'clock, we do a show. We hang out afterwards. Oh, I love to remember the time. So I gotta write No More Tears. No More Tears by Ozzy. Also, I couldn't say damn during the song, but I can do it now. Damn! Yeah, I believe in God. Of course I do. Smooth Criminals next, and then No More Tears. Walter, this is my night job. I don't have a day job because this is my night job. But I do have a job outside of this. I have a store. Mini Manson merch is my Etsy. If someone puts the link in there, you can go to it. You can buy merch. You can join my fan club or buy the book I wrote or anything Mini Manson related. It's a fan-oriented store. Again, it's Mini Manson merch. If you want to buy shit from me from my wish list on Amazon, all the links that I tell you are in my my video. When you look at the video later, you'll see where the description is, and when you press it and everything, there's quite a bit of information, but all define my music, my store, the wish list, my email, which is Mini_Manson. You'll find everything. So if you need to get in touch with me, there's always ways to get in touch with me. Even through the Etsy, you can write in there, Smooth Criminal. Okay. I kind of stumble when I explain all this. That's why I have active links you can just click in the description. A lot of people won't. Okay, I gotta spell this right. Criminal. I gotta go to the bathroom too, sis. Also, I can't think. I'll be right back. But yeah, a lot of people won't click. When you're watching a video, you see the title. You see the title of the video? Like I just released one called Crystal. So when you're watching a video, it'll say Crystal, it'll say something else, and it'll look like it's kind of just, like it's continuing. And you press on that, that should open the menu of the, the description area. It should open that up. And that's where you will see the links. But outside of that, my links are on my actual channel. There's an about area where you can find out about the channel. That's kind of on the top 2, you press it, where it says Minnie Manson is an American entertainer. And you'll see 3 dots, like you literally press on that. You will see every link for everything that I have. I don't know yet if I put my Etsy store in there. I need to check that because, I do update it quite often. I didn't even think about that, so I'm going to check that. But the Etsy is someone put it in there. Yeah, I lived in Chicago. You go down the wrong street, you're screwed. That's right. I would block the wrong person knowing me. Yeah, if you're not sure about blocking somebody, let someone else deal with it. You have a wrench because I see you come in a chat and I can recognize you. It doesn't mean you have to do something because you have a wrench. So don't worry, you don't have to have any pressure on you. You're not required to do anything. Some people here, they're a long time, they have experience and they know what to do. The coloring book short was sweet. Yeah, a fan of mine bought the coloring book. I think she bought 2 of them, in fact, but she colored it. And she bought some kind of like super fan club that I offered for $100. It had everything in it, like the mug and the shirt and everything. Oh, you sent the party hat. Thank you, Pie Wacket. You have cats surrounding the car. Entertainer, celebrity, superstar. Oh, baby. Those are really nice descriptions of me. I get so hot when I'm on stage. Guess what, Brandon? Chicken butts. Guess what, chicken butt? And I taste so nice because I take care of them, but they hurt all the time. Critter me tempers, hey. If you're not sure, you don't have to do anything. Sometimes someone might say something you think's offensive, and it's better to like, if you're not sure, it's better to like just time them out for 10 minutes. But if you hide somebody, I can't unhide them unless they come to me, and they would have to actually send me the link to their channel. So we got a half hour left of singing. I better get this done. I got 2 songs. Oh, this is a loud one, so we're gonna turn it down a little. Wow! It's not appropriate to ask how much I make, but I make a lot. Ha! I make enough to buy an air conditioner this week. Ha! Ha! Sneaking windows, sound of a crescendo. Came into her apartment, left the bloodstains on the carpet. She wasn't beneath the table, but she was unstable. So she ran into the bedroom, she was struck down, it was her doom. Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay? There's a sign in the window that it struck you a crescendo. Annie, you came into your apartment, left the bloodstain on the carpet. Then you went into the bedroom and was struck down, it was her doom. Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been hit by a smooth criminal. So I came to the upway, it was Sunday with a black day. Not too much presentation, so they have this intimidation. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us if you're okay? There's a sign in the window that it struck you a crescendo. Annie, he came into your pocket with the bloodstains on the carpet. Then you ran into the bedroom and was struck down, it was her doom. Annie, are you okay? So Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? You've been stopped by a smooth criminal. So I see something my body faces. I'm having some medical problems. Thank you. Who is this, Stephanie? Oh, damn. Holy diver, I'm gonna do that. You know when you have a dream and you can't move in the dream? That happens to me in real life. You go, hey, I got 150 likes, let's make it 160, guys. Wow! Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay? There's a sign in the window that it struck you a crescendo. Annie, you came into your apartment, left the bloodstains on the carpet. Oh, then you ran into the bedroom, it was struck down, it was her doom. Annie, are you okay? Will you tell us that you're okay? Oh, there's a sign in the window that it struck you a crescendo. Annie, came into your apartment, left the bloodstains on the carpet. Then you ran into the bedroom, and it was struck down, it was her doom. Annie. That Johnson feels Michael running all the time. They can do that thing, you go to sleep like this. I can't do that. She got some free publicity. That's right.
right, so that's enough for Manson. It seems that Revy Boy made a video. Let's watch it.
La da 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 da. Well, my hair is looking weird. It got warm, man, and now it's supposed to fucking rain. It's like constant precipitation, and it's like it's clear to me that they're steering clouds, man. The clouds are like lower. I love choppers, you know. The clouds are like lower, and it's pretty clear that they're just like, they move faster. I mean, look at that cloud formation behind me. I'm the weatherman here in Scranton. I'm like, what? This is what? I don't know what this is. I want to thank the folks because you bought me a new pair of Apple earbuds because the one side was fucked. I don't know what happened to it exactly. I mean, this is weird. This is gonna be a weird look. I'm gonna be looking like, I don't know, one of the enemies in Final Fight, the game, in the arcade, and SNES. The SNES, I did the neck thing. I'm still doing it. Jesus, I don't like being old. Being old is a rough deal because you get indigestion. The Final Fight on SNES soundtrack is way better than the arcade soundtrack for Final Fight. I don't know why, like, they made an entirely different soundtrack for the SNES version, but I'm glad they did because it kicks ass. It's really good. But anyway, I gotta remember in the future to not even use headphones to record because the microphone on the iPhone is fucking amazing, and I don't want to bend this cord at all because I just got these and it's beautiful. I can listen to music and hear both sides of the music now. Holy shit, that kind of sucks when you can't hear both sides of the music. That blows. But I did some content today for you already. Yeah, the Shani update is basically 2 days. She should be here back again. I talked to her nurse. Yeah, is that the spot right there? Oh, man, now I'm understanding why. Yeah, okay, like Mike was right there. Okay. Because the one night Shani and I were up here and Mike was talking to Ed and he was like, could you ask them to move? Because they're kind of, you know, me and her were talking, you know, catching up, all kinds of good stuff and just loving each other. And yeah, we kind of got frisky outside right over there. We did. But like my shit. It's been a long time since I didn't even do that, you know, in the mental ward and anything. You can't do that shit in places like that. It's like, it feels so weird to even think about doing it, you know. The one girl I was in there with, Ayla, she was like, oh my God, you know how fucking like wet I am right now. I'm so horny and like, blah, blah, blah. She was like fucking 19 or something, 20. And she was, native and Sicilian. And she's a very pretty girl, but, she was, like, girl interrupted Angelina Jolie type chick. Let's just say that. But yeah, you get horny in those places, but for me, it's just like, no, I can't really do it. And it was cold and stuff, but we did it, and it was whatever, you know. I never did that before. That's a new experience. But yeah, I'm hoping that Shani could get some physical rehab, physical therapy from like, you name it, allied services. It is starting to rain. So I'm going to cut this. But yeah, I just wanted to give you like a video Shani update. 2 days, she's probably back here. I talked to her nurse, and her nurse, she said, just keep calling, and, we'll keep you up to date. Because I'm her contact, I'm the one. You are the one. Him again. I'm the one for her, and she's the one for me. So I'm going to be with her, and we're going to be a happy family. You dig? Okay? So, but I really do hope she gets into a rehab, a physical rehabilitation, because her body needs to come together. She needs to rebuild muscle in her legs and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that can happen for her, because I'm taken care of. I could do this forever, really. Going to spending my day here, and then going to the shelter and sleeping and coming back here. I could do this forever or whatever. I'm okay. I'm worried about her. So pray for Shani. Give her all the good wishes that you can. And we can figure something out, and she gets into a stable situation where she can relax. And she doesn't have to worry no more. God bless you guys. I love you a lot. And I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you didn't see the live stream, it's over on Shani Liv's channel, and it's Rev Hijack number 2, folks. And I got pretty hardcore. Sir, yes, sir.
All right, that is the recap for Rev. Let's see if there's any other updates. Okay, so before I end it, there is something I do want to show y'all. So there is this video. This is a video when Anja had Bruce on, but I don't know if I want to play it. I'm thinking about it. But let's see if there's anything else that I missed. Let's see. Let me check. 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 Alright, so it seems there's not much there. I don't know, I might play that another time. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Let me see. Where is it?
Said to each other in the past, I just wanted to.
And I cried when I was ganged up on, Jose's panel.
I never saw it, but I heard about it.
Yeah. I started crying because it has been a lot lately, as you know.
Actually, no, let's not play that one. You know what? Okay, so since there is no recap, let's see. No updates with them. Let me see if Gman did any updates. No updates for Gman. This is what Jason posted. Nice. Alright, so I think we're gonna call it. Until next time. Always remember to be kinky, be pervy, be vanilla, consent is key, consent